fucking clock. Can you leave me alone? Fucking close my door. Leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Fucking close my door, bro. No, get out! No! No! Get out! What the fuck? Get out! Get out! No! Get the fuck out! Get out! Oh! Get out! Get out! No! Get the fuck out! Get out! I don't give a shit! Get out! Get out!
Fucking bitch! Fucking pit people the entire fucking time!
I don't give a shit. Fucking put me on the clock, you dumb bitch. What the fuck? What? What the fuck do you want? Fucking put me on the fucking clock. Can you leave me alone? Fucking close my door. Leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Fucking close my door, bro. No, get out! No! No! Get out! What the fuck? Get out! Get out! No! Get the fuck out! Get out! Oh! Get out! Get out! No! Get the fuck out! Get out! I don't give a shit! Get out! Get out!
Fucking bitch! Fucking pit people the entire fucking time!
I don't give a shit. Fucking put me on the clock, you dumb bitch. What the fuck? What? What the fuck do you want? Fucking put me on the fucking clock. Can you leave me alone? Fucking close my door. Leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Fucking close my door, bro. No, get out! No! No! Get out! What the fuck? Get out! Get out! No! Get the fuck out! Get out! Oh! Get out! Get out! No! Get the fuck out! Get out! I don't give a shit! Get out! Get out!
Fucking bitch! Fucking pit people the entire fucking time!
I don't give a shit. Fucking put me on the clock, you dumb bitch. What the fuck? What? What the fuck do you want? Fucking put me on the fucking clock. Can you leave me alone? Fucking close my door. Leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Fucking close my door, bro. No, get out! No! No! Get out! What the fuck? Get out! Get out! No! Get the fuck out! Get out! Oh! Get out! Get out! No! Get the fuck out! Get out! I don't give a shit! Get out! Get out!
Fucking bitch! Fucking pit people the entire fucking time!
I don't give a shit. Fucking put me on the clock, you dumb bitch. What the fuck? What? What the fuck do you want? Fucking put me on the fucking clock. Can you leave me alone? Fucking close my door. Leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Fucking close my door, bro. No, get out! No! No! Get out! What the fuck? Get out! Get out! No! Get the fuck out! Get out! Oh! Get out! Get out! No! Get the fuck out! Get out! I don't give a shit! Get out! Get out!
Fucking bitch! Fucking pit people the entire fucking time!
I don't give a shit. Fucking put me on the clock, you dumb bitch. What the fuck? What? What the fuck do you want? Fucking put me on the fucking clock. Can you leave me alone? Fucking close my door. Leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Fucking close my door, bro. No, get out! No! No! Get out! What the fuck? Get out! Get out! No! Get the fuck out! Get out! Oh! Get out! Get out! No! Get the fuck out! Get out! I don't give a shit! Get out! Get out!
Fucking bitch! Fucking pit people the entire fucking time!
I don't give a shit. Fucking put me on the clock, you dumb bitch. What the fuck? What? What the fuck do you want? Fucking put me on the fucking clock. Can you leave me alone? Fucking close my door. Leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Fucking close my door, bro. No, get out! No! No! Get out! What the fuck? Get out! Get out!
Fucking bitch, fucking pit people the entire fucking time!
I don't give a shit. Fucking put me on the clock, you dumb bitch. What the fuck? What? What the fuck do you want? Fucking put me on the fucking clock. Can you leave me alone? Fucking close my door. Leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Fucking close my door, bro. No, get out! No! No! Get out! What the fuck? Get out! Get out! No! Get the fuck out! Get out! Oh! Get out! Get out! No! Get the fuck out! Get out! I don't give a shit! Get out! Get out!
Fucking bitch, fucking pit people the entire fucking time!
I don't give a shit. Fucking put me on the clock, you dumb bitch. What the fuck? What? What the fuck do you want? Fucking put me on the fucking clock. Can you leave me alone? Fucking close my door. Leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Fucking close my door, bro. No, get out! No! No! Get out! What the fuck? Get out! Get out! No! Get the fuck out! Get out! Oh! Get out! Get out! No! Get the fuck out! Get out! I don't give a shit! Get out! Get out!
Fucking bitch, fucking pit people the entire fucking time!
I don't give a shit. Fucking put me on the clock, you dumb bitch. What the fuck? What? What the fuck do you want? Fucking put me on the fucking clock. Can you leave me alone? Fucking close my door. Leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Fucking close my door, bro. No, get out! No! No! Get out! What the fuck? Get out! Get out! No! Get the fuck out! Get out! Oh! Get out! Get out! No! Get the fuck out! Get out! I don't give a shit! Get out! Get out!
Fucking bitch, fucking pit people the entire fucking time!
I don't give a shit. Fucking put me on the clock, you dumb bitch. What the fuck? What? What the fuck do you want? Fucking put me on the fucking clock. Can you leave me alone? Fucking close my door. Leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Fucking close my door, bro. No, get out! No! No! Get out! What the fuck? Get out! Get out! No! Get the fuck out! Get out! Oh! Get out! Get out! No! Get the fuck out! Get out! I don't give a shit! Get out!
Fucking bitch, fucking pit people the entire fucking time!
I don't give a shit. Fucking put me on the clock, you dumb bitch. What the fuck? What? What the fuck do you want? Fucking put me on the fucking clock. Can you leave me alone? Fucking close my door. Leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Fucking close my door.
And we're live.
Oh, what's up? Oh, there he is.
Christian's like, this is the coolest shit. Our faces just appeared on the screen out of nowhere. It's like a Randy Orton RKO.
Oh god, I can't
Out of
watch
nowhere,
it at the
dude.
same time though.
No, it's laggy, dude. And, you
It's
can't watch
trips
it.
me. It trips, yeah.
Welcome.
You have to leave it up, but don't watch it.
Welcome everyone to a Roleplay Roundtable, a podcast where I don't know if we have a tagline for it yet, so we're just gonna say that. That is the tagline. Right off rip, just so everybody knows, I have to do these Bean Boozle beans because these two bozos decided to sub and gift subs. I think I have to do a total of 8 of these Bean Boozle beans here, which is going to be backers for you guys. For those who don't know, they're beans that have 2 different flavors, either good or bad. Probably going to be bad. We'll just grab 8 beans here. Just to see how you do it, though.
Don't like me picking them out. Yeah.
You can't.
Oh, okay. Yeah. They just come up, huh?
It's random. There's 4.
That one of those looked bad.
Yeah, that brown one didn't look very good.
That's either, I believe that one's either liver and onions or cappuccino.
Ooh, liver and onions,
They
dude.
so the good ones and the bad ones look the same. Like you don't know if they're good or bad.
Yeah, one could be good, one could be bad. Same color. That's crazy.
All right. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. That's 8. It's 8, right? 1, 5, 6, 8. All right. So okay? I'll give you guys a choice. You guys can pick which one you want me to do first.
Right off rip, that brown one's got to go down.
This brown one right here.
Brown one,
All right.
and then the orange one with the spots after that.
All right. All right.
Like the orange one with the spots might be bad. Too.
So we'll do the brown one first. Well, this should be either liver and onion or cappuccino. I don't like either of these flavors, so
lose.
I have to liver and onion no.
Oh man.
It's a liver and onion one.
Oh, that's horrible. I'd had to spit it out, dude.
You know what we need to do, Chris? We need to all order those.
Ooh, no, I'm scared, dude. I'd rather eat hot shit. Give me like some Carolina Reapers or something.
They make spicy beans. Like the same company makes
they
spicy.
really?
Mm-hmm. I used to do them I hated it. I don't do spicy very well.
Ones. I'm good with spicy stuff. So.
I think they're called like the Fiery 5 pound or something like that. They come in a big old tin, and like the way that one works is like it has a spinner on the top, and you spin it, and whatever it lands on, you pick that bean out because there's only one flavor. Okay, buddy.
Did you do another one?
All right. I still can't swallow this one.
He's got the sub train going, dude.
Hype train.
This is the one.
Come in. The whole podcast is just going to be us two eating jelly beans.
This is the one you wanted next. I think this one is dead fish or strawberry banana smoothie.
Ooh, fucking dead fish, dude. I'm aiming for dead fish.
Now,
dead fish.
At one point, I made my stepdad do one of these, and he got the dead fish one, and he threw it up.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
He just, I made a TikTok about it too, and he was very mad about it because I put it on Facebook, and all of his coworkers saw it the next day. But here we go. There's this one.
Dead fish, dude.
Strawberry banana smoothie.
Ah.
That's okay though. There is a chance for another one because we got another one of those beans right here. So we'll do that one next if you want.
Oh man, I hope you don't get another strawberry. That's not even fair. You got to get the dead fish one, dude.
I gotta get the dead fish one.
Yeah, it's got to happen.
Chris preys on people's demise.
I mean, that's okay. All right. I think this is one of those ones that doesn't have like any spots on it, but
it's a characteristic trait now. Dead fish.
Robert in a smoothie.
Fuck.
All right.
All right. What's the other colors? What flavors we got?
So we got two blue ones. I'll tell you, the blue ones are the best ones. They're toothpaste or berry blue. So toothpaste name. It's just mint.
Isn't that bad?
No, it's just like mint. And then we got like I don't know if you can see very well. We got like a light pink one with some blue spots.
That one's bad. That one's stinky socks. I bet it.
That one is probably
crusted socks that are stiff as hell.
That one's either stinky socks or tutti frutti.
Actually, eat that one next. That one's next.
One, okay.
I hope you get stink socks. You got two good ones in a row. You gotta get a fucking bad one. Oh yeah, stinky socks.
I can't tell. To be honest with God with you, I can't tell. I've never had stinky socks in my mouth, so maybe I'm not Mick Foley.
You don't know what tutti frutti tastes like either, huh?
You're a renegade. Thank you for the follow. If I had to guess, it's probably tutti because it isn't bad. That or maybe I just like stinky socks. Who knows? All right, we'll do this one next. It's either barf or peach. I hate this one regardless because I'm not a big fan of peach.
Not a big peach guy.
But the barf is pretty bad. Do a handful, give 5 subs. I'll do a handful.
Oof.
I've done it before. After like a second, they all just mix together. You really don't taste much. That one's peach, I think. They both taste nasty to me, so.
I mean, I think vomit would probably be a little worse.
You would think. You would think. To me, they both taste the same. All right.
Have you gotten every one of them?
I
You tried
haven't.
all of them yet?
I haven't had the burnt rubber or licorice because that's a new bean since the last time I did it. Like a few years
Burnt
ago.
rubber. I wonder what that tastes like, dude. Burnt rubber.
And then there's
Probably
also
tastes like a
wet
drag
dog
strip.
and top banana. I've not had because that one's also a new
Wet
bean.
dog, dude. That's
Yeah.
a fucking horrible one too, man.
This one here, I think is either. I don't know which one. It's really hard to tell off these pictures sometimes.
Yeah, they do like a little tiny ass picture.
Yeah, I mean it's just like that. So you got to kind of
Yeah.
try to match the bean up, and like the beans all look a little different. I don't know. We're gonna send it and find out. Well, that's a stink bug or toasted marshmallow one.
Ooh, stink bug's horrible too, dude. Every one of those bad ones are bad except for the toothpaste.
And then we'll do. Oh no, we gotta do one more because Christian gifted another sub. What's this one? I think this is the wet dog or top banana. I think I've never seen this before.
Ooh, wet dog, baby. I'm gaming on it.
You really do like people's demise, huh?
Trying to see some wet dog spit out action. I would just see I'll just spit it right out. It's like a wet fucking dog, man.
All right, here's this one. It's like a bright.
Wet
I don't know if you
dog,
guys can see that. It's like a bright yellow
That bitch
bean.
like yellow as hell.
Bananas are
yellow
gross.
as
Would
fuck.
rather have the wet dog. Bro, you high? Who? Who'd want that?
I'm telling you, dude, wet dog it is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's wet fucking dog, isn't it? Yeah, buddy. Wet dog.
That's
Is it
probably
as
the
bad
worst
as it
one yet
sounds?
today.
Yeah.
No. Well, the smell immediately went up to my nose. Like it went from my mouth
You
up to my
bite it,
nose.
You bite it and you smelled wet dog.
Yeah.
Pretty accurate. Tastes like wet dog.
I mean, I've never tasted a wet dog, so
So
I
kind of
don't.
like licking wet dogs and shit.
Tibbet, I need to get you wet. Tibbet's my little chihuahua. He's sleeping down here. All right. Last, as always, the blue one, Scissor Berry Blue toothpaste, kind of washes the taste out. Unless I'm
Like a
doing both
palate
at the same
cleanser.
time, pretty much.
Both of them are the same flavor.
I think they actually are. I don't taste any mint. God damn it, Renegade. All right. Which one is this? I think it's also no. This isn't like yellow. This might be a stink bug or toasted marshmallow one. Here you
dude,
go,
stink bug's
Renegade.
Probably horrible, dude.
Thank you for the prime. Another stink bug for anybody who's curious.
So nonchalant about
If
it.
anybody was
I know
curious.
he doesn't.
You gotta start gagging or something. You gotta oversell it.
No,
Get the clout, dude.
when I did the fiery 5 beans with the spicy beans, like I don't do spicy very well. And like it would take me 20 minutes to do 2 beans because I'd be sitting here with like a gallon of milk in my mini fridge, like chugging the milk, trying to get this. It was so bad. Because I'd always end up
burning you.
getting
I'm
like
scared.
ghost pepper or like it was barely ever like jalapeno, which is a bean they have, which just has a little bite to it. It's not that bad.
I'm gonna start calling Scotty No Cell.
Scotty knows so. This isn't the wrestling podcast, Christian. All right,
Podcast, bro.
before we get into it, does anyone else want to give subs, or can we do the podcast now?
I think we're good for now. Maybe
No.
we'll get a mid snack or something.
Good
you know?
Lord. You don't talk to me tomorrow. I'm like, don't talk to me, bro.
I think Gabe said he's about to give 5 to you.
You're about to give 5? You want at least 10? Why would I do 10 for gifting 5? It's 1 bean per sub, buddy. That's how it works. How they get you. Anyway, until that happens, let's get into the podcast. Like I said, welcome to Roleplay Roundtable. This is an idea I think these two had that I've interjected myself in due to their arguments.
You were invited.
I interjected myself for 100%. But it is brought to you by Closing Time Roleplay. It's not all about Closing Time Roleplay, but today's episode is going to be. So we're going to get into it. To start, since you two are the owners of Closing Time Roleplay, we're going to have you guys introduce yourself. Whoever wants to go first. You want to do rock, paper, scissors, or someone just wants to go first. Introduce yourself, a little about yourself. Maybe a fun fact. Whoever wants to go first.
You got it, bro. You got it. Go ahead. You want me to go
Go
first?
Yeah. You go ahead.
I'm Chris. Chris Avra. I'm a tattoo artist, and man, I like to play roleplay every now and again. And it seems like every roleplay server we get into is just really catered to people that are in there and people that own it. So, we decided to do our own thing.
Yeah, pretty much. I agree with that. My name's Christian. My fun fact is I'm actually a police officer in real life, and we've been playing roleplay FiveM probably for 7 years now. Me and Chris started together, and we've always just wanted to do our own thing, and here we are. We're doing it.
All right, and I'll introduce myself because I can. My name is Scotty. I've been doing roleplay since February of 2024. It's a little over a year now. I found these guys, what was it, like January of this last year?
A few months back, yeah.
Yeah, like the beginning of the year, I was looking for I wasn't really looking for a server to play in. I just saw this FiveM ad on a Facebook group that I was in, advertising a motorcycle gang, and I really like doing motorcycle like motorcycle club role play. And so I joined, and the kind of the rest is kind of history. Yeah, we're back doing this podcast. We're going to talk a little bit about the server. We're going to get some closing time roleplay lore that people may not know, especially the new people, because I don't know a lot about how closing time started, and what made you guys want to start. You touched a little bit on starting it because a lot of servers cater to certain people, and you want to be a little bit different. Does anyone want to like elaborate on that and like how the idea came to be with closing time? And
So, I think mostly it's like you get into these servers and it's just catered to roleplay that's not really roleplay, kind of more catered towards like 100K or die, or it's hard to find like a real roleplay server where you can go in and have good interactions with people and
Online
like
chat
actually,
rooms.
yeah, that's all they are. It's like you get in there and all these people just stand around in a group and kind of just shoot real life shit in a video game when we're all just trying to play a role of some other character that we're not in real life,
Yeah, 100% agree with that. That's exactly what our thought process was coming into this. Is like we do this to play different characters, not play ourselves in a
Yeah,
game.
I don't want to have to come into these servers and be Chris. I want to come in and play a gangster or a serial killing clown, for instance, like I've been doing and messing around with for the last few days. Just I want to do cool, fun RP, man, and get good interactions with people. And it seems like all these other servers just cater more towards like either the 100K or die, or like Christian said, like an online chat room, basically.
yeah, I can agree with that. I think what they mean for anyone who doesn't know the context of it, like when they're saying online chat room, a lot of servers will go into and there'll be everybody who's in the cities in one spot. Usually, maybe the apartments, maybe like
Legion
Pillbox,
Square.
Legion
Yeah,
Square.
Legion every time, dude.
They'll just be standing in one spot and
Yeah,
just
it's like a
talking.
and it's also like when you get in there, it's not it's not like one big group of people talking. It's like several cliques of different people just
Mhm.
discussing things that happened in their day-to-day life,
It's
like
high
their
school in a
real
video game.
lives. Yeah, it's all it is, man. And like I said, we as players of roleplay for a long time before we even decided to get into things, we wanted to just have better interactions and better storylines for our characters and not have to play in a chat room all day.
Yeah.
And I think, I think that by doing it, ourselves, we've kind of tried to alleviate having that, kind of weed that stuff out, and we want the good role players to come play on our server.
Fair enough. Now let me ask you guys this question because I've been kind of curious. I don't know if we ever talked about it before. How did you two meet? Do you guys know each other in real life or?
We're family. We're actually
Yeah. It's my
cousins.
cousin.
Oh,
So
okay.
we found
All
out we
right.
were cousins, I think, in first or second
Well,
grade.
yeah. See, we were friends before we were cousins. We didn't even know we were like related, and
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
I
it was
went
the
to stay
first
at his
time.
house.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
first
came
time
to
he came
stay
to my
over.
house. My
My
mom was like,
mom
"Who's
and
your dad?"
yeah, and then my dad picked me up, and they got to talking and realized that we're down the line. So I mean, we've been friends since elementary school.
So you guys go back.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So I bet there's some embarrassing stories y'all could tell about each other.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
but
We
we've done some
basically lived
crazy
together.
shit, dude. Yeah, we used to wrestle on trampolines and shit, and like, video ourselves like walking
There's
in as
videos
like
somewhere.
entrances and shit, dude.
You know what we
Like
used to
with
do?
music playing.
What we used to do is we had it was like a VHS tape, like style recorder.
Mm-hmm.
And we would take our like MP3s and put the headphone up to the microphone of it so you can hear the
It's
music
terrible
coming out.
when you'd listen to it. It was just terrible audio. It sounded like cracking and shit. Like you had a speaker next to another speaker. You know?
That's funny. I've done that before. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, we spent
And
like
then
our
we
whole
had the
childhood together, man.
had the trampoline that had the net, the real tall net, and we would fold it in half and that'd be a regular match, and then we'd fold it up and that'd be
Yeah,
our
it'd
cage
be a cage
match.
match, dude. Yeah, try to climb out that motherfucker. I mean, we've done a lot of stuff, man. We've played airsoft together. We've done all kinds of crazy activities. I mean, I remember when we first got our car, or when Christian, because I got my license later than he had got a license, and we used to ride around just yell out people like it was fun, you know, like just crazy stuff
We
that
used to go
teenage
to
kids do.
terrorize a old man at Walmart and make fake fart noise on him. He threatened
Oh
to
man, he used
kill
to
us,
get
and
so mad, dude. Yeah, he used to get so pissed off at us. God bless that man for not like actually losing his shit and like beating the fuck out of us in Walmart.
So what you guys are saying is you were the prank YouTubers before prank YouTubers were prank
Yeah,
YouTubers.
before
we
YouTube was cool. Yeah.
talk about it all the time that we should have captured that moment way back then.
That brings me to my next question, I guess. So you guys are friends since elementary school, found out you were family eventually. Uh did you guys decide to get into role play together, or like did one of you start doing it, then the other one just, oh, that looks fun?
So I
That was a collective.
remember the first role play we ever did, and Chris might not remember it. It was on Grand Theft Auto Online,
Yeah, I
Xbox
remember that.
360. It was a group of people that wanted to do like police officer role play, so they would teach us how to steal cop cars and where you can keep the car and this, that, and the other. So we did that for a little bit. And we're like, this is
There's got to be
stupid,
more.
bro.
There's got to be more to this.
So I went. I think I was the first one. I went to Aaron's and I got I don't even remember what PC I got. A
It
Omen.
was an
I got an
Omen. Yeah,
Omen,
yeah.
and it
'Cause I
was
got the
right.
same one.
That was the whole reason I got a PC, and that was. I mean, that was probably close to 7 or 8 years ago at this point. And I remember,
It's probably been a little longer since we had the PCs. I'd say it's probably been like 9 or 10 years ago that we got PCs. But when we started playing role play, it was probably around that time. Um,
yeah, and then I remember the first server we played in. It was like tropical role play or so. I don't remember
was
what
that
it
the one?
was,
Was that the one where
but
we
we did
did
the
the drive
chicken
by?
job. Yeah, we did
Oh no, no, no. Oh yeah, it was. Okay, yeah.
yeah, we would
I
do the
remember
chicken
that clear
job
as
all the
day.
time, and dude robbed me,
You
and then we did a
used
drive by
to,
on him.
dude. No, listen, you got to hear the whole story because he's not telling it. We
Oh,
I wasn't on, and he was on in like the morning hours, like playing like pretty early in the morning. He's in there doing the chicken job. And now you made a lot of money doing this job. All you'd had to do was go to like the chicken house in Toledo or whatever, and fucking you slaughtered a bunch of chickens, and then you delivered them with a delivery truck to like this little chicken restaurant in the city. And you got paid per however many chickens you like deliver or whatever, you know, and you could
Mhm.
fill the truck fully full of these chickens. Well, I guess he made like a gigantic run that morning and made a bunch of money. And there was a shit RPer in there, and I guess he was like staking the place out. And anytime a new player would come up there, he would fucking rob them. And we didn't know like anything about the rules. I guarantee you, we probably didn't even fucking read the rules back then. We kind of just jumped straight into it. Um, But he got robbed, and he remembered what the guy looked like. The guy didn't kill him or anything, so I mean, it was all fair play, you know. And I got on later that day, and he told me, he's like, "Man, this fucking guy robbed me." I was like, "Dude, we'll find him. Do you remember what he looked like?" He's like, "Yeah." So we rode around for like fucking 3 hours in this server, dude. And finally, we fucking see the guy in Legion. And I was like, "Yo, there he is, right there, bro. Let's go like spin around on him, and we'll fucking drive by him." So we did. We killed the fuck out of him, and we fucking, you know, great win, victory, big victory for us, you know. And then like all of
Hearts are
about 5 minutes
pounding.
later, yeah, dude, all of about 5 minutes later, we pulled into a fucking like closed little room with an admin, and he's like, "What'd you guys just kill this guy for?" And we were like, "Well, you know, he robbed my friend," and they're like, "You can't do that," and we got in trouble, and then, you know, we learned
Needless
from
to
that and
say,
gone.
we killed him in a GZ.
Yeah, we killed
Even
him in a
though
green zone for
he was
sure.
in a green zone, but like everything other than that, like it was good because the guy didn't wear a mask. I remember exactly who it was. He was wearing the same exact outfit. So I thought it was good. And I kind of got mad with that. And I'm serious, bro.
And then I think we went to another server after
We went
that
to
that
Pro
was,
Street right
yeah,
after
Pro
that.
Street. That one was
We
a
were
pretty
into the
cool
cart,
server.
just a V menu, and did all
But
that. And then
like the unique thing about that server that I think is kind of missed now, because I don't even think those guys are around. I don't know for sure, but it was a V menu server, but everyone in there conducted themselves in like a really good roleplay manner. Like everybody was there to
Right.
like
Yeah.
roleplay a race driver, like a drag driver or something, street racer, whatever. It was just a big roleplay community. It was a good learning experience.
the shout out Pro Street.
Yeah, shout out Pro Street, dude. I don't know where you guys are at
RIP.
now, but
I think they got pulled because they had thousands of cars that were branded and they
yeah,
were
they had a
making
ton of
money
branded
and
stuff
they had
and
multiple
money, and
servers and
it's the sad thing that like when you get into making a lot of money with these servers, or if you make a bunch of, like, to disclose that we don't make any money doing this, do it out of our own love and passion for it. Um, but when you start getting money involved, CFX gets involved, Rockstar gets, shit doesn't end up good for you if you charge people fuck tons of money for stuff in games that's not your game, you know.
Yeah. I mean, and on the topic of money, since you brought it up, Chris, I will say you guys are the first server that I've been in, because I've been in a few different servers. Like I'm, still fairly new to the role play stuff. Uh, compared to other people that I've met who've been doing this for, 7 years, like you guys, or 10 years, or whatever it may be. But you guys are one of the first servers I've seen that didn't really charge money for much, if anything. Like, I think when I first
Yeah,
joined back in like January, like, you guys charged money for like someone who wanted like custom clothing in, and it wasn't because they wanted custom clothing; it was just for the work that went into putting the custom clothing in. Because like for those who don't know, clothing's a bitch in FiveM. It's never
right.
the most fun time.
Yeah, no, clothing sucks. I to go back on that, like, we did have like a VIP shop in our first run of Closing Time, and that was to like kind of recuperate a little bit of lost money, because man, I mean, I don't know, collectively we probably spent, and this is, other people helped us out too. We had other people donate scripts to us and stuff, but collectively, I'd say me and Christian probably spent a couple grand building the server. So trying to get a little bit of money to just to, pay back what we made, and then when we shut down, um, it was kind of like, whatever. And then when we had the idea of tons of money for things, or if at all, if we're gonna charge for anything, it'll just be to do work to put it in. But it won't be to profit off of anything in game. You know what I mean?
yeah, I think my whole thought process, especially with the VIP cars and all that, was just to pay. We were paying for the main server and all the subscriptions that we had, and the test server. So all that really was just try to break even on that if we could, but if we couldn't, it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah. So let's say this time around, like, it's more passion involved. I mean, we just took a little break, kind of seen where we were, and got bored again, man. And we're just like, dude, we could really do this, succeed if we put our minds to it. We had a great community.
Yeah, for sure. The the funny part about FiveM servers, guys, and for those who aren't familiar with kind of how scripts work and stuff, A lot of servers will have like their VIP shops and they're selling, like these dono mansions and they're selling cars and cars are usually the biggest
Guns,
hit. Yeah,
money. They
guns.
do that too. I mean, you could get in-game currency for real money and guns and shit like that.
Yeah, and the ones
We
that do the
decided this
like the
time
in-game
around, I
money
don't think we're
is
even gonna. I don't even think. I think me and you discussed it. We're not even gonna do the VIP shop. We're just gonna rock all the cars we have and just cycle them through as months come by. We'll just keep adding new cars. All those cars that were in the VIP eventually be inside of our dealership in the city.
Yeah, and for those who don't know, the servers that sell like the money and stuff, like in-game currency for real money, what we call pay-to-win servers. Because people will just dump tons of money into it, get a ton of money in city, and then be like, within 2 minutes to the richest person in the
They're the
city.
kingpin. Yeah,
Yeah.
they
And
run
to
the
be
whole joint.
honest, it's not even allowed. you know, you're not even supposed to be doing
Yeah,
that.
it's against that TOS for sure, man. They'll come down on you. I mean, they've shut a lot of servers down because of stuff like that, and I
Yeah,
said
the
we try to steer clear from any
months,
of that.
last few months has been a heat wave. CFX coming down on people.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I lost a lot of good servers too in the process. I hated to see the 90s go. I really liked their Liberty City map and the style of roleplay they had there. Um, it sucks to see all that happening, but I mean, I don't know the state of FiveM right now. I mean, it's whatever. Everybody knows that it's up in the wind. So we'll see how long we can ride the wave out and have fun.
Yeah. One thing I did want to touch on with you guys, because we touched on it a little bit, but can you lead us up to the moment you guys decided to open your own server? Like when you very first started it, what was going on? Why'd you decide to start it? What was the thought process? Why the name Closing Time? Stuff like that.
So we deved in two different servers, right, Chris? It was No Life, and then we deved in a server called Lavish Life, and
And
Lavish Life opened.
leading up to that though, we had like a little fun fuck around server before we even were a part of No Life. So like we built like a little tiny baby server back in the day, and we're just like fucking around in there as me.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then we did No Life.
we did No Life. It got pretty. It didn't really get off the ground too much. There was
I
just,
got a I got a
I will
solid like
say,
30 players.
uh,
And that
it wasn't
wasn't like every day.
it wasn't like too crazy or anything like that, but did that, learned a lot from that. But I
Learned
would
a lot
say
from that.
Lavish Life is where we really, really got good at deving servers. Um, we met a guy in a different server, and he decided he wanted to open his own thing, and he what he did is he paid somebody like off Fiverr, and they ripped him off, and we're like, bro, we'll help you. We'll just do it for free because we like doing it. We like doing it a
And
lot.
we were pretty tight with it.
So I'm going to take one step back just to kind of explain. So it's me and Chris, and then another guy, JT. We started what's called the Triumphant Development Group. So basically, we were trying to run services for either like deving for people, and all JT right now he's deving actual video games. Like that's what he's doing now. So
So he's going to school for that.
it's something that we're trying to build up and everything. So if you ever see Triumphant Development Group, that's what that is. That's us. But we learned a lot from Lavish Life. The only problem that we seen with Lavish Life, there was too many cooks in the kitchen, is what I like to say.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah,
got
way too
very,
many.
very toxic, very fast. The owner at the time, he's a great guy. What he was doing was collecting money off of people way too soon, and these people had way too much say so. And it just got really toxic really fast to the point where we were like, I think we're done with this, bro. Like, I spent of my own money so much money in that server just trying to make it better for those guys, just try to get it progress faster. And I was just excited and everything, but
It was crazy because we were kind of like we were building a server for ourselves, but for someone else. If that makes sense. Like we were putting shit we thought were cool in it because no one else had any like outside input. They were all just hush hush and like build it. And then they would start getting money from these other people that were wanting to play in the server it's even up, you know, like we're still building it. And next thing you know, we get sidetracked with that by like, hey man, can you put this MLO that such and such paid for server, set up such and such gang, paid for this. And it's like, man, we're trying to just get like the basic server built, and you guys are already making money off this shit. And then once it launched, everything was good for a little bit, and then it just started happening again where like people were giving him money, giving him cars, MLOs, anything they could throw at him, and buying scripts for him to put in, and then it's like a workload on top of us. And we didn't make a dime off this. We did it for fun, you know, like we weren't charging him anything. And it turned bad, man. Like Christian said, it got the community was really fucking toxic for one. Like everybody in that bitch was trying. It was a horrible idea. I like the people that we played with. Some of them were cool, especially the guy
I
that
mean,
started the server.
we met Renegade really like. I mean, we met Renegade in a server prior to that, but we really got
Yeah, but
buddies with him.
he followed.
Lavish.
Yeah, he followed over there in
So
Lavish.
we met some good people over there, but it just what really happened is like I said, the server owner of that one, he's actually a really good guy, and I would stay friends. He never did nothing wrong to me. He seen the writing on the wall, and he stepped down and transferred it to another person. The other person, I'm not gonna say any names, but they ruined that server, and they wanted to start casting the blame on us somehow or another because they have all these admins who don't answer tickets. So we're trying to be helpful and answer tickets, do that, this, that, and the other, and they're just was blaming stuff on us that was absolutely ridiculous. And I just had enough of it. And we're like, let's do our own thing, which I think we stepped away from FiveM again for probably a
Yeah,
month or so
yeah, we
before we
took a break
decided.
after that happened. Actually,
And then
we took a break and then we went back and played in another server. I mean, it's kind of the same story that happened with Closing Time this time. We went back, played in another server for a little bit, realized that things were how they had set up. And after owning your own server and running your own server and setting your own the way you like it, it's hard to play in someone else's stuff. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like
knowing
where we're at.
knowing that you can do it better.
Yeah,
When
yeah,
you
it's
get
just
new
knowing that you
servers
can put more in it, put more work into it, and
and you can make it really good, you can just get everything that you know aspire for. But yeah, we did that for a little bit. We played another server. We played another server for a while. We played for like what 2-3 months.
yeah, it was a few months.
We
We
were
had
playing
the
in
gang and stuff in
between.
there.
We were playing um in between immense roleplay and the 90s at the time.
Yeah,
We
we
were kind
played
of
in the
going back
90s
and
and
forth
immense.
with
And then we kind of
those.
stayed in immense for a little longer at the end there. And then I don't really remember what happened there, but we just kind of decided to build our own server this time.
Yeah, and then we were just me and Chris were just talking one day, and we're like, "Yeah, let's do it." And no, you wouldn't. Well, I'm not gonna give that guy any credit because fuck that guy. He's a dirtbag, and you can mark that he's a dirtbag.
Good shit.
He kind of talked us into doing it again, like to start our own thing. And prior to
Yeah, yeah.
that, me and Chris were just kind of joking around about it, not even being serious. And we're like, if we do another server, we should name it Closing Time.
I don't know
I
where
don't
that
know.
even came
I
from.
don't
It
know.
just
I don't.
popped out of nowhere.
You know, we're just like we should name it Closing Time.
I think it was like I don't remember, but I think like we had seen something with that song in it, and it kind of resonated in a weird way.
Yeah, I was like,
You know what I
that
mean?
sounds. It's like sounds
And
pretty
then
unique. I
like
don't know
like
why.
fun fact though. Oh, and there was no other server with the name like that. Like it wasn't no other server named Closing. We're like, oh, cool. It's a unique name nobody else had. Um, Fun fact though, we never used the Closing Time song in the loading screen ever. Like they would go hand in hand, but no, never used it one time.
That's funny.
But yeah, no. So yeah, we started building that server based off of the dude he was talking about talking us into it, and kind of it flourished, man. It did great, and then you know we had a good
We
solid role player base at that point.
we it did do great. But we didn't the
Well,
first
let's
go around. We
rephrase that. It
didn't.
didn't do great. It was doing great. Like it was gonna get good. I mean, we
We
were
were
steady
we were
climbing. We're getting new
we
players
were
every
we were
week.
getting there, but the thing that we messed up on is we didn't learn from lavish life. We once
Yeah,
again put too many cooks in the kitchen. We had too
amen.
many people with their hands in the pot, putting in money or doing this, doing that. And when people, rightfully so, I get it. When you're donating, when you're giving money to somewhere, you kind of want to see it go your way. I get that 100%, but it started getting nasty with some of the
Yeah, yeah.
people. Like some of the day one people that we had over in closing time, it started to get
Like
nasty.
good friends too. Like people we played with in Mints and had a good time with and role played with over there that came over with us. Just we let them get too deep in like having their hand in it. You know what I mean? And that kind of bit us in the ass in the end. And then
I have this one saying that I tell everybody. 5M relationships are held together by twigs and duct tape. Takes one
yeah, for
thing.
sure. One
It
thing
takes
and people
one
get
thing. It
super
can be the
mad.
smallest thing. It can be the smallest thing, and it's like you were not friends with that person for 6 months. It's like nothing. Like your relationship meant nothing.
Right. And then we fucked up. Well, we
Hang
fucked
on,
up and
I got
you're
a
gonna
good
get to that.
I got a good this is gonna be a good clipping point for you, Scotty.
All right.
So let's hang on. I'm gonna wait to get there. So let's break down the goods of the last before we get to the
The
downfall,
bads.
right? So we put a lot of work in closing time 1.0. That's what I'm gonna call it. It was very, in my opinion, it was very successful because starting a 5M server is not easy. I've had so many friends send me stuff to starting a 5M server. It's not as simple as starting one and people will come. That's not how it works, and that's how it's never worked. It will never work like that. You have to put in so much effort as a team collectively, and um, you have to promote that server. You have to do hard work in that server, and you have to just. It has to be a great server. It can't be half-assed. Everything needs to work great. And then on top of that, social media. I spent so much time on social media. Chris spent so much time on social media. And that's how we got majority of our people. A lot of the people that we had like maybe six that we knew. The rest of them,
Yeah.
we didn't know these people. They just came from social media,
I
from
mean,
YouTube
even
videos, from
even even Scotty
Instagram.
here. Scotty here came
Yeah.
from an Instagram or a Facebook post. He seen one
Facebook,
and
yeah.
decided to come play.
So like it's not as simple as that. So like I said, we put a lot of work in it. It was growing pretty good. I mean, we didn't get huge numbers, but I remember we got like up to 30, 35 a couple
We
times.
got
And I mean,
we got
that's
like
that's a
30. We got 38. And I remember 38 was our highest player count, and we averaged that on a weekend. So like on a weekend we would get 20 to 30. It just depended on how the weekend was, if there was a holiday. But I mean, we had a solid player base, and we were still growing.
and
Um,
that was a huge deal because our server was only open for 2 months at that point. And I had it in my head. I told myself I like to go further. Like I said maybe 6 months. Let's hopefully we can get to 20, 25. That was like my goal. I knew this stuff is gonna take time. For one, we're ironing out a server. We had a few hiccups during we anything that can go wrong with closing time 1.0 went wrong with closing time 1. Like
100%.
from the point of we had one service provider that sucked, we had to get rid of them. Then we got to another service provider and they
And they
got a
worked
letter
great.
from CFX
Yeah, they
saying that
worked
they had
great,
to
and then
shut
fucking got
down.
shut down.
We had a 24-hour notice. That was almost to the peak of our player count. So we had to
Yeah,
shut the
yep.
server down for a day or two to switch everything over. Then we started getting DDoS. Then we started getting this and that, and it was just anything that could go wrong went wrong. But we were very optimistic and stayed strong with it the
There's a
whole
lot of
entire
there's a
time.
lot of frustrating there's a lot of frustrating points, but there's a lot of good points with building these servers. Like there's times you'll get really frustrated with it, and you just got to step away and take a minute and come back, and then you're like, oh, okay, that's not.
And that's one bit of advice I have for any FiveM player out there is be patient with your server owners and server staff because this FiveM stuff, it takes a lot out of you. Like it is a lot. It's a lot of money. Like we were talking about earlier, and I don't care to say it. Closing Time RPs, I mean, that's a $10,000 server. I probably
Easy.
spent 5,000 myself. I
I
tallied it up
probably
one
spent
night,
probably spent
and
like a good 25 to 3, and I'm sure John, our donator, he helped out a lot. He donated a bunch of scripts. He spent a couple $100, maybe even more than that.
he
So
spent more than that.
that's what I'm
Um,
saying. Like, and then
it
I mean, there
was
was other people too that would donate scripts to us and help us get things that were needed or wanted, and then they would want it, and they'd be like, "Oh,
it
cool,
was
let's get that together."
it was definitely a team effort, but like I was saying, like this stuff takes a lot of work. This is like running a FiveM server is a 24-hour, 7-day a week job on top of our real life. I have children. Chris has children. We both work, and like it's like we're trying to balance everything, and it's a lot. And people start getting frustrated with you or this, that, and the other.
Yeah, so
But
just be patient, man. Be patient with
be
us, and and,
patient with
and
your.
other owners and admin, everybody who and in these things, man. This takes a lot of effort and takes a lot out of a person to sit down and spend hours trying to fix something that might be broken. Um, but I mean,
Yeah.
like, man, we had a good thing going for sure.
And now I'm going to start transitioning to what happened.
So
What
before you
happened at
get there,
closing
real
time.
quick, I do want to bring up Kendall Johns in the YouTube chat, which I think is Ken in City, if I remember right.
Oh, cool. What's up, man?
He did say
What's up?
y'all server was my first RP, and it's the only reason I still play.
Cool, man.
So you know,
Thanks,
It's
dude.
good to
That
hear.
means a
little
lot, dude.
little positive reinforcement there. You know.
The main thing behind these servers, and I said it in closing time RP, my the most satisfaction I get from these things is to build something that other people really enjoy.
Yeah,
We had a few
that's like the
players
biggest
in the
part of
first
it.
time around that would be in that server for 18 hours a day. And that, like right there, like I was like, dude, I'm so happy that we built something that somebody enjoys that much.
Yeah, that they'll
And
spend hours and hours of their life just having fun in there. Especially, like
that,
if it's somebody who doesn't have a great life at home, you know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like they could come in there and spend a lot of time there and get away from the going on. And that means a lot because like if you like it that much, it felt thing, you feel it deep down. You're like, "Oh man, somebody likes our shit that much, they'll spend a lot of time in it."
yeah, it was definitely a good role. Like I had a lot of fun doing it. Spent a lot of time doing it. Kind of lost myself in it a little bit, but
Yeah,
I
dude,
really,
we've stayed up countless nights to like 4, 5,
I
six
mean,
o'clock in the
18,
morning
19-hour days on this PC just coding and
downloading and coding and
uh,
uploading and fixing and
Hmm.
re-uploading and fixing again and
when
then
I
fixing
finally
other shit.
when I finally got rid of closing time 1.0, my PC probably just like exhaled as far
Dude,
as I
mine did too. I
got.
deleted I took all my files that I really needed, and I put them on a little SSD, and everything else just got wiped. And my computer was probably like, it's fucking, it's like a mule getting fucking done carrying a big giant load across a giant mountain. Just like, oh my god, it's over with. And now,
Yeah,
it's back to being slugged down again. Though it's heaving, dude.
yeah.
He's going, oh, help me.
But so I'm gonna start getting into the dark times a little bit here. So I don't remember exactly what it was. So all right, this is kind of what it was. Um, we we had the Lost MC in our server. Our Lost MC was a part of what's called Lost MC Worldwide. What Lost MC Worldwide is they have a Discord channel, and it's actually a really, really cool community. So it's a bunch of servers who can apply to be a part of Lost MC Worldwide. There's a bunch of like prerequisites and everything like that you had to have before you can get into that. Our server, our Lost MC became one of them. It was a charter for Lost MC Worldwide. So to kind of piggyback off that, when you're part of Lost MC Worldwide, you can go to any server that is Lost MC Worldwide. You basically can just pop in there, throw the Lost MC cut on, and go to town in their server. You don't have to work for
Yeah,
nothing,
you're a
anything
part
like
of
that.
it.
You're with them. So one of our, I would say, was our brother server. Me and Chris are big fans of the '90s. There's no secret about it. That's, to be honest, that is
Modeled a lot
probably
of things.
my favorite server out there. So shout out to the '90s roleplay. I mean,
Yeah, shout out, big shout out to those guys, man.
that's a great group of guys over there. But we
Great
would go over
devs.
there a lot, and they would come over to us a lot. So we had a lot of, a lot of back and forth with the '90s. And I think me and Chris went over there a few times, and they were on a Liberty City map, and we played over there. And I was like, bro, Liberty City is so sweet, bro. Like this is like I've been on Los Santos for the last 7, 8 years playing FiveM, and Liberty City is sweet. Like this is just something different. It's a full map. It's not like one of these like little Y map things that you get that have a few MLOs and then it's just open land, whatever. It's a big thing. So we talked about it and we're like, wonder if we can add Liberty City with our Los Santos. So we did some research. We found what's called Liberty City Preservation, right? That's what it's called.
Yeah, the Liberty City Preservation Project, I'm pretty sure is
Project,
what it
yeah.
was. Yeah.
So
They
we
they
did
had
some
one that
research
was
on
supposed to
them.
work, but
Yeah, we did some research on them, and it was supposed to work with our map. Um, but CFX shut them down some time ago, so we had to
killed it.
find some. We had to find
Killed the
some
whole
bootleg
project.
versions, and we tried it. We tried it in our test server, and come to find out, FiveM can only it's only slotted to run so many resources.
Well, it's not
Once
5M. It's GTA thing.
it's
It's like
GTA,
a
it's GTA,
GTA can
yes,
only load so many assets and so many LODs before it starts to have real fucking major problems with loading anything.
yeah. And we had
Um,
so much on our Los Santos map with clothing, cars, MLOs. We had so much um, that when you would try to put that map in with it, it would just crash. Every time you would come in, it would crash and crash. And we're like, bro. So what we did is we ended up shutting off our Los Santos map in the test server and just kind of exploring around the Liberty City one. And I was like, bro, this is sick, bro. I really like would love to see this. Like, I want to play on this so bad. So, um, we kind of looked into it a little bit more. Liberty City Preservation Project was a little bit more complicated than what we were wanting to deal with ping stuff. So we just
yeah,
did our
you had to
research and we,
jump through a ton of hoops to get it, and it was out of reach. So
yeah. So we did our research and we found one guy like map creator who made Liberty City, and we're like, maybe I was like, before we do this, let's see what the community thinks. So um, this is what you can tag right here, Scotty. I'm gonna call it the poll.
Okay. All right.
This is
yeah,
the
the
poll.
poll.
The poll.
The poll. So we talked about it amongst everybody. You were there, Scotty. I mean, all our admin team, everything. We're like, what do y'all think about this? Should we like try to switch to the map? And I think people suggested like, let's just run a poll and see what the community thinks. So we did. And I would say within the first 5 or 6 hours, it was so lopsided to go to Liberty City that there was even no point to keep it going. I mean, it was like 90% to 10. Like people
Yeah, it
wanted to
was
go to
way
Liberty
more
City.
votes.
So we're like, okay, well, let's start putting the work in on the test server. We ended up buying a map for Liberty City,
We bought two
and
maps.
yeah,
I
we
bought
bought
one,
two.
and then you bought one because the one I bought was janky, and then the one you found was better. So we both
Yeah,
ended up spending like fucking $100 on a map
yeah,
each.
and this is where I kind of want to go back to like be patient with your devs and like be patient with your server owners, everything like that, and maybe don't just like quit on them for the smallest things. But like I said, the poll was super lopsided to go to Liberty City. It seems like that's what everybody wanted to do. We didn't try to coerce anybody. We didn't do none of that. We posted it out there, and that's what they wanted. So we're to the drawing board. We were so excited, like, yes, here we go. This is gonna be super. And we got all the stuff that we needed to get. I mean, we were probably back to spending $1,000, $2,000 on that, and then the
Yeah,
countless
yeah,
hours.
because
I mean,
we changed scripts a bunch too when we switched over because a lot of the wouldn't work over there. We just
yeah,
had to change a bunch of shit around.
we had to buy. I mean, the map
PD
came with a
outfits.
bunch of the map came with a bunch of MLOs already, but we had to probably 20 more MLOs, for $25, $30 a pop, getting them all set up, getting the police stuff all set up. We got everything set up. I mean, it took us maybe a month to do that.
Yeah, it was like 4 weeks, something like that, 3 or 4
It was
weeks.
to the point that when we first started setting it up, um, I was in the hospital with my wife was having her second kid, and I spent 90% of the time in a Discord chat talking to Chris and Renegade,
While we were
and
working on shit, and he
while
was
they were
at the
working on it,
hospital.
while they were working on it, with my AirPod in, just hanging out, whatever. But
And then, I'll say this though too. I had a lot of fun making the Liberty City one. It was a new task. It was a lot more involvement. We had to think outside of the box a lot more with Liberty City. Do like you could do in Los Santos at all. But it was a fun time for sure. I enjoyed making that server, and I think we
yeah,
ended up with a really cool product at the end of it.
it was a good Liberty City map because, like I said, we played on a couple Liberty City maps, and they were a little hit or miss
Hey,
here with some of the
shout
map
out,
problems.
shout out Prop Placer, and shout out my boy Renegade for placing millions of props around that map so people didn't fall through the fucking walls.
There's so many hidden sledgehammers in that map. It was crazy.
Dude, we went through. There were so many light poles that had like no collision. So you'd drive a car and you'd go straight through the light pole. Well, he was like, "Yo, I think I can put like a sledgehammer inside of this thing, and then it'll create a collision." Fucking, I remember he put the first one in there, and he got in a car 20 right into the fucking thing, and it just slung him out the car. And he's like, "Oh, that worked." so he went around putting fucking sledgehammers in all the lights, dude, so they had collisions.
Yeah. So we got all that work done, and when we finally was like, all right, it's open, we got to get a little bit of the players back. Now, hang on, I'm getting too far ahead of myself. Okay, this I, there was two reasons for this downfall. I think one was the map. I think the other one was what we decided to do with the economy. So our economy in Closing Time 1.0 is very loosey goosey. People had millions and millions and millions. It was just, I mean, it averaged itself out in a way because you would make millions, but these cars would be millions. These houses would be. So we decided we're like, all right, instead of making millions and millions, just transition to a little bit more realistic economy where it's not
Yeah,
so high.
it was
But
a little bit. It was a lot of bit realistic than the other
it
server,
was
dude.
it
That
was a
bitch
lot of
was.
bit more. But what we did was is we took what our new economy was from what they already had, and we just adjusted their money or whatever. We were going to give them the same businesses that they owned or something very similar. They got to keep all their cars, everything they got to keep.
Yeah,
So we didn't do like
inventory
a
stashes.
character wipe or anything like that. But we were looking for a more serious role play, like not a server calling themselves serious and being semi-serious or not even serious at all and just being a chat room, but it says serious roleplay in the description. We were looking for serious roleplay. We got a lot of our ideas. I'm going to reference back to the 90s again. We got a lot of our ideas from the 90s, and that's how we wanted our server to run, like the 90s, but maybe just one step back. Not quite as serious, but just about there, knocking on the door of it. So we're like, we can't be very serious if you're making $200,000 one run on a freaking trash run. You know what I mean? Like we can't. That's probably a little bit of exaggeration, but we were
It's
like,
not,
this
chat.
is
It's
not going to
not an
happen.
exaggeration whatsoever. That's about what you made on one trash run. Like, no joke. And then don't get
And
me started on mining.
but we did all that. We had the grand opening. Everything seemed like it was doing pretty good. People were in there for a little bit, and then we lost everybody.
Yeah,
It
out of
was
nowhere.
just it went to ghost town, and nobody was saying anything. The Discord was quiet, and it rode like that for I don't know, a
Fucking a
couple
month.
weeks to a month. Yeah,
It was
about
a
a
month.
month. Just rode silent,
Us
0
three in there
players.
playing, bro. Me,
Yeah,
Christian, and fucking JT and Renegade.
and we were
And I know you guys would come in a few times every now and again, but everybody just
it
kind of
just
fucked off, and I don't really know what
so
happened there.
we had a crunch time meeting as the staff team. I called a crunch time meeting, and we're like, what happened here? Like, why did everybody vote yes if this is not what they wanted, and then nobody's telling us anything? So we decided to put up another poll of like why like happened basically, and people were basically saying that the switching to the new map, they didn't like it, and they didn't like the economy.
Yeah, they hated the economy and they didn't like the new map. So
We were so as a development team, we were so far deep into that map that at the
yeah, like I said,
time,
about a month of development of that map. So I mean, you think spending a month of your time making the project you think's gonna work out like you're
yeah, that time we just we talked about going back to Los Santos, and at that time I think I was just burnt out on it. I was like, dude, I I thought I was pleasing everybody, but we obviously made a big fumble, and that's on us. But it just didn't work, and I didn't have in my heart at the time to revert everything back. It was just too
yeah.
much.
That was a
It was
collective thing too. We were all kind of like, you know what, we don't want to have to go through the work of switching everything back. It'll be a real fucking hassle. We'll have to buy a bunch of shit again. We'll have to buy all of our subscriptions. It was just like a big, like, fuck that. Like, nah, man, I'm not fixing this another month building another Los Santos server right now. Fuck that. It was kind of like we all kind of said fuck that at the same time.
yeah, and then we put out the message. Not long after I said I was like we're gonna go. I was at a clouded mind, dude. I was like we're gonna go to Los Santos. We'll switch to semi-serious. I don't give a shit no more. We'll just start selling money, selling guns, selling everything. I was like, if I'm gonna do anything, I'm just gonna recoup my money back. Fuck it, I don't care. And that's not me to my core, bro. Like I'm all about role play. I'm not about making money on this shit. I got a job, bro. I don't need to like I love as much as I love doing this stuff, I would definitely do it for a living, but I'm not here to try to screw people over. I just want people to have a good time and play the game.
Shit. We just want to have a good time. Like, we
That's
just want
all
to
it is.
play
Like
and have fun, doing it.
and I was saying all that stuff and I just stopped and I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that, bro. I'm done with this. So I wrote out a big long message saying like thank you guys so much for being a part of this thing. We couldn't have done it without you, but this is it for us. That's all she wrote.
I'd say we let it
And
ride for like a week, right? Yeah, probably after that, and shut the Discord down, man.
it was it was a hard decision because that was I think we had 6, 7, 8 months in invested at that point.
Yeah, almost a
I can't
year
remember.
total.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly when we started it, but we had a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of money invested, and that was hard. Like that one, that one brought a tear to my eye. That was
Yeah, it sucked. It
That
really
was
did
tough.
suck trying to, and I at one point I had like the idea to rekindle it, and we tried to build like an '80s style, and that never went anywhere. We kind of just fucking gave up on that. And we're like, fuck this, man. We'll just take a break and like not even play FiveM. I deleted FiveM. I completely deleted FiveM. I didn't have. I was really heartbroken that we built that cool server and it just went to shit in like a matter of a month. You know what I mean? It just completely went to hell in a handbasket.
Yeah, it was a tough decision, and like I said, like he was saying, we took a break for. I mean, it was 3-4 months.
It's been a minute. It's been like
It's been a
probably,
while.
probably
It's been
it's been a minute.
yeah. We took a good
We
break.
played a lot of other games. Played some fucking some Ready or Not. Played some Xbox. I played a lot of Xbox. I didn't even get on the PC. Dude, it was so horrible. Like I love FiveM so much, but I knew that if I turned this motherfucker on, I would download and fucking start fucking with it again. And that's kind of exactly what the fuck happened. Like we played a bunch of other games. Played some Trucking Sim, dude. Played the fuck out some
Oh
Trucking
no,
Simulator.
a lot of
Uh,
truckers.
played the fuck out of a bunch of other random games with friends and stuff. But then ultimately, like, I don't know, we were watching videos, dude's what happened. This motherfucker watches Big Chief and shout out Big Chief, and fucking Maximilian. Who's the other guy you watch all the time, dude?
David Drops, more
David Drop,
crown.
shout out all those dudes, the trolls, man. They're funny. Enjoy watching their videos. It's like who hurt
I
all
love
these people in these videos.
I have a real thing against those, you know, those chat box servers. So it's always great to watch
Yeah,
them
it's
go in
great
there and
watching them go in
fucking
there and
terrorize
fucking
the street.
just terrorize the whole server.
You know,
But no, so
being
we were
our
watching videos, dude. That's exactly what happened. And I was like, man, fuck, I'm gonna join another server. So I joined another server, played in it. And I was like, man, you should come play in this server with me. It's kind of fun, you know. I'm just by myself making money, trying to find some drug locations and stuff, you know, fucking off being a criminal. And he's like, yo, I'll come play. Fuck it, we'll do some mobster stuff. We went in there for a few days and we found all the drug locations. But 3 hours, we found every fucking thing. It's like 3 hours, right?
yeah, it's not long at all.
Yeah, no, literally like 3 hours of like
We were just
just
doing
running
the
around
postal
finding
job.
shit.
We were doing the postal job, and when we got to a drop, we would just get out on foot and run around. And
Yeah,
we
and wound
found
up finding
everything.
everything. And we were fucking with it for a minute, and I was, you know, it really sucks like playing in other servers when you had a like we had such. And I heard him spark. Heard the little spark come in his voice. He's like, yeah. And then all of a sudden he's like, it's like 30 minutes went by and he was just standing there in the. And he's like, oh, I'm buying a VPS. And I was like, you motherfucker, you.
It's like we already have everything. We still have our old CFX
Yeah,
account, all the
it was a
assets.
breath. It was a breath of fresh air to go like, we don't got to buy none. We got all of it here. Like, you know,
Yeah, it was and
that was like,
no knock to the other server.
no,
I've been
yeah,
in that
fun
server
server.
for a while. It was
All in the
it's
80s.
yeah, it was all in '80s. It used to be like a Miami Vice server when we had Closing Time 1.0, and I would go over there and play with those guys sometimes. I was actually a cop over there, and they had to shut down their Miami Vice and switch to was it Las Venturas or whatever
Yeah, they're at Los
because
Venturas
of
project map.
GTA 6 or whatever. They couldn't have a Vice City map, but no knock on those guys. They're doing great things over
Yeah,
there.
great server, man. It's put
The
together well.
owner, the owner of that server is trying real hard. His name's Mike. I would actually like to reach out to him one day, maybe for a future episode or something. Seems like a pretty cool
Yeah.
guy.
Mike
So
Mike's putting in a lot of effort to try to get a player base up. So I mean, if you guys like if you're
it's
watching
just
this and you like 80s style role play, like old school time period role play, go play there, man. Check them out. They're not as busy as the 90s. You can definitely have a good time style in there.
yeah, it's definitely it's I've learned that neat like serious RP and time period RP is very niche in this community. Like it's a certain player base that plays that stuff, so that is very, very, very hard. So I give it to them for stepping into that realm. I mean, that's big time. And then on top of that, they're playing a totally custom map that nobody. I've never seen
Also,
that map. That was the
another
first time I've seen
another
it.
another point to add to that is like the shit you have to do in a time period role play is not easy. Like I was trying to say we made like a little thinking about making an 80s, we did a little bit of modding to it, and like getting old school shit's just really hard. Like making an old time phone or a pager or any kind of script like that. I mean, there's a lot of custom shit involved. So doing the work for it, you got to know how to like make shit for your map because nothing is set in the 80s. Like anything you search up, there's no mods for that. I mean, there's a couple out there, but there's no like brick phone. There's none of that stuff. So, I mean, hey, all you fucking FiveM developers that make scripts, man, make a fucking 80s. Somebody will buy that motherfucker.
They will. Chat GPT
Straight
can
up.
get it right, brother.
Yeah, dude, I tried ChatGPT. I can't write no script, bro. ChatGPT would not help me out at all. I can type some shit in there and like fix some shit, but like I can't write no whole script, and ChatGPT can't either.
But yeah, we were playing in that a little bit, and then this was like, okay, why not, dude? Let's just try it again. I was like, this time it's just what we'll do is it'll just be me, you, and hopefully we can get some of the OGs back that really were very, very helpful. And we were successful in doing that, other than Renegade. But
Yeah, motherfucker. Motherfucker. I need your help, bro. I need your
yeah,
help. We
dude.
spent countless hours making a Liberty City map. You come over here and help us too, fucker.
But yeah, right now we have a very tight core team. Uh, and that's how it needs to be right now.
My
Before
boy
we
Scotty over here helping me develop shit now too. Cause he fucked around and tried to build his own server when we shut down. I don't know what happened with that, but he's here and now he's helping us. So shout out to Scotty.
I am indeed here.
Yep, yeah. But yep,
But
we're
yeah, no,
back.
it's the goal of like trying to build it back up, man. Like, I mean, we got a great product. It's just getting people to see the great product again.
We have played in a lot of servers over the years, and this is not tooting our own horn. I have never played in a FiveM server as optimized as Closing Time RP. Closing Time
I mean,
RP we didn't cut no corners on stuff. We didn't put no free bullshit in there to try to get something out of it. All our clothing is optimized, works great. Our vehicles work great. You don't
everything we have is from
stutter.
great developers, dude.
You don't stutter. You don't lag. I mean, we did not take a shortcut on this server. So I mean, every nook and cranny, we're very attention to detail, and everything in there it's going to work. And if we missed it and you tell us, it's going to
Yeah,
work,
we'll
and
get
it's
it.
going to work
Yeah, we'll
pretty
fix it.
fast. We don't have a very long, waiting period on stuff. But
Yeah, pretty quick to look at your whitelist application. My boy Scotty
yeah,
here just approved somebody today as soon as they put it in.
we're definitely
We
on
trying to
the building up stage. The Instagram's getting back popping. We're gonna get the YouTube popping, the TikTok, the Facebook. I got that back up and going again. So we're at the very, very beginning stages of it again. But I think this time we're gonna load, dude. Like I think
Oh
it's
man,
gonna
and
be a big deal.
I will say also like shout out to us, really, me and you, because fucking man, we put that shit together fast as fuck this time, didn't we? Fuck a month, dude. We did it like 2 weeks. Not even, like
Yeah.
a week and a
No,
half.
it's not. It's been like a week so far, and it's pretty
Yeah,
much
so I mean,
it's
it's
playable.
running
So
smooth. We can go in there and play right now and role play our little fucking hearts out.
we literally are right on the cusp of just like some bullcrap finishing touches, like adding the businesses to the phones or something here and there. Like it's
Yeah, little
nothing
tiny stuff.
major, but like very, very easy. I do kind of want to like brag on us a little bit. If you are, well, brag on us. I want to promote us a little bit. If you're looking for a good server, you don't want to spend money, you just want to play. If you had your group of guys, it's a gang or something, we're not going to charge you a gang whitelist application. We're not going to charge you to, put in a application. We're not going to do any of that stuff. If you want to come over and you want to good solid role play, hit us up, bro. Like
None of that shoot 'em
we're
up,
good
bang
for it.
bang shit.
Yeah, if you want some good, solid, honest role play, hit us up, bro.
Yeah,
We'll
no.
be,
So we're at a good point now, and it's just like I said, growing the community back to where it was, and putting it in front of people, let them see it, actually experience what it's like to have good role play instead of standing around and bullshit with your friends about what you did today at fucking Costco.
Hey, Costco is a very busy and successful place. Okay, like
Sorry,
some
Costco. I didn't
good
mean
shit
to
happens
harm.
there, bro. They could be a future sponsor of the stream.
Shout out Costco.
I'd
We're
rather
looking for
partner with
sponsors.
Walmart. Where I go the most,
You can't fucking be good to them and then belittle them and say you would trade them for Walmart. That's fucked
Well,
up.
Walmart, Sam's Club, same thing. You know what I mean?
Oh, you try to get that free Sam's Club membership for life, huh?
Hey, who
I
doesn't
feel
like
you.
look, where I was raised, we didn't really have a Costco. We had Sam's Club. That's where we went.
I feel you. Yeah,
know,
it gets cold up there in northern Canada.
oh yeah. So by the way, chat, Chris here thinks for whatever, I don't know why he thought this. He thinks
Man,
I
it
sound
was your
Canadian.
accent. I don't know. It was like the way you
Look,
talked in city.
I think it was because I hung out with Lexi so much, who actually is Canadian. That, when you
I
hang
just
out with someone
assumed.
with an accent, But yeah, he
I
assumed
made
I
an
was from
ass out of you
Canada.
and me.
For those who
Running
want to
joke, he is
know,
from Canada.
for those who don't know, I'm from Nebraska, which
He's a
is,
secret Canadian.
yeah.
It's funny because like who joined earlier? Was it Renegade joined?
Yeah.
Yeah, Scotty, you're from Canada, aren't you? And I was like, no, he's not. But I made everybody believe that he's from Canada.
But going back to your guys' points here, you guys walked us through like closing time and it closing and all that jazz. And I was there towards the end when it closed and like all that stuff. Like I joined in January off of a Facebook post. And at the time when I joined, and I don't know if we really talked about it, but at the time when I joined, like I had just come off of being like a higher up admin in a different city that I was in, like my first city that I was in. And I took a few months off of just doing FiveM. Like I had moved in that time, had some real life stuff going on. And so I was like, I don't know, like you can ask Devils. I was on the cusp. Like I really don't want to play FiveM anymore. But I never uninstalled it. Never uninstalled it. I always kept GTA installed. No, you won't. Oh, you fucking won't.
Yeah, I'll fucking uninstall it right now.
No balls. Do it on camera.
No, I like it. You're a good thing, FiveM.
Don't say that. But no, so like I remember I saw this Facebook post about a motorcycle club, and I had done a little bit of MC role play in my first server. My first gang was an MC that I ever had. And I'm a big fan of like Sons of Anarchy and like, the Mayans and stuff like that. Like I like those kind of TV shows. So I was like, man, like I saw this post and I was like, I wouldn't mind trying it again. And like maybe it's been enough time away where I won't be so annoyed by things or whatever. And so I remember I joined you guys. And it was a good experience for the most part. Like I really didn't have any complaints. The hardest part was finding all the drug locations because someone in this call knows how to hide them really well. And unlike other cities that I've played in, hides them in different spots than the normal spots where everyone hides everything. Yeah, no. So I remember you guys were the first city outside of my first city that I played in where I'm like, I wouldn't mind being like a moderator here and like trying to help out. Because I'm with you guys, man. Like once you're someone who's kind of in charge of like how the scripts work and like where they go in and stuff, it's hard to not be a part of that world and like want to have some kind of input.
Right.
And I remember I think I was in the city for 2 weeks when I applied to be a moderator, and Christian here pulled me into a VC and was like, well, usually we wait 30 days. But he goes, I feel like you have the experience where we can make an exception here. And I was like, all right. So, they started me out like approving applications. And then I ended up working my way up because Renegade here got tired of running real estate, ended up running real estate for Liberty City, which, by the way, thanks, Renegade. Setting me up for that
Made him a
failure.
millionaire.
Oh, yeah.
Made him a millionaire.
I sold one house. What do you mean a millionaire?
He sold one house for 1.3 million.
It wasn't even that. It was like 300,000. But no, like I remember when the server shut down. I remember there was one night there was a staff meeting that was announced, and I was taking a nap when it was announced. I didn't really know about it, and then I woke up and just saw it. Like Lexi had messaged me, Chris had messaged me, like I had people messaging me, being like, where you at, kind of thing, and I was dead asleep. So I remember I joined, just kind of caught the tail end of it. But the message I got from Chris was, I think I'm done with this. Do you want the Outriders? And I was like, what the fuck happened? And it was a conversation of going back to Los Santos, and he's like, I don't want to fuck with it. I don't want to do it. Like, I'm against it. We put all this working over here. And I was like, yeah, like if you really don't want it, like, yeah, I guess like I'll continue it. Like, because the Outriders was fun RP. It may have went as janky as it did when that little war that we had with the Lost, but like it was still fun at the end of the day. Like I still had a fun time with it,
I had a lot of fun with it. Like I said, I might resurrect that eventually one day. You never know.
But I remember when you guys shut down, I didn't really play anywhere else besides Closing Time for that time period that I was in there. And so when Closing Time shut down, I was like maybe I take a little break again. I don't I don't really want to play it. And then I was like bored one day, and I was like, I'm just gonna hop into a random city and play. Like I remember me and Carl, if you guys remember Carl, White Boy Carl, he was in Closing Time for a brief moment.
Yeah, he's in the new Discord, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. But he, one night I messaged him and I had this idea for a streamer. I'm like, hey, let's hop into some random cities and like just review them. Like be in there long enough to check it out, see what it's like, and just like review it, and then we'll make YouTube videos on it. And we posted one video. For anyone who was curious, because when I tell you the hardest part was trying to find a city you could fly into that had some people in it, that had some people that wasn't 100% whitelisted. Because some of these cities take like a month to reply to your whitelist application. Like it's crazy how long some of these cities make you wait.
Yeah, some of them take forever, dude.
Mm-hmm. And then you get some that have 150 questions on their application and they approve it in 5 seconds. And it's like, you didn't read a shitting thing I just put in here. I spent the last 2 hours typing his application out. You didn't read anything that was in here. So for those who are curious in Closing Time, I read every application when I approve it. I imagine these two do as well. But when I read your application, like I actually go through it and read it. Like it may be a fast like approval, but I do read through it.
And not to cut you off, I just want to
how fucking dare
piggyback off that. Sorry, I want to kind of piggyback off that. If you are scared of an application, we are not brutal with applications. One of my policies, and they always have been my policy. If you fuck up on something, we will open a ticket and help you fix it. We're not just going to deny your application.
Yeah,
we
no,
will
you
help
won't
you
have to.
out. So if you're a new role player and you're nervous, because we don't want to do non-whitelisted, that just causes too much problems. But if you want to do it and you're nervous about it, we will help you through the whole thing. If you want to open a ticket while you're doing it, we'll help you just to help you understand it. So sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good. And to that point as well, just today, they had the one application I've approved today was someone who had opened a ticket with me, like, hey, can you reread this rule and let me know what it is? And he's like, oh, I misread it. Sorry, here's what it is. And that's all it was.
Yeah, easy. Then he's in.
Yeah. So the application is like as far as whitelist application goes, it's like 18 questions, I think. Like it's not very long. They don't want super long-winded answers. Like the longest answers I ever see on these applications is your character backstory. And that's just how creative you want to get. Like I know some people don't like coming up with backstories. Like I do. Like I love coming up with the backstory for my characters.
Yeah, it's fun. You put all that creative juice into it.
Yeah. But I remember
that's all FiveM is, creativity.
You would think. It's more chat rooms. It's more realistic VR chat rooms. You know what I mean? But no, I remember. So closing time shut down. Me and Carl flew into random cities. Devils would fly into cities here and there, and Devils and me remind me a lot of you two. Like we didn't know each other as children or anything. Like we didn't grow up together. We met online through streaming is how we met. But he's someone like I'm the one that got him into the first city we were in because like he saw me streaming it, wanted to come join, so he hopped in with me, and then we kind of just been joining cities together. Like I would be like, oh, I'm done with FiveM. He would join a city. He would just be around me. He would just talk about it, show me a clip here and there, and you're like, oh man, it looks kind of fun. So like I'm gonna hop in and join him. So like me and him are like that, and so he was playing in this one city. I can't remember what the name of it was, and he was playing in this one city, and he, I I was trying to find a city, and I remember one night me and him were sitting in the VC with Lexi, and we were just trying to joke around about creating our own city. And while they're sitting there joking around about it, and this reminds me of the story you told about Christian over here. While they're sitting around joking around about it, I'm over here looking up like how much would it cost to rent a server. I found one that had a 7-day free trial, and I'm like, well, free trial, let's try it out, see if
Let's fucking do it, yeah.
And so I remember Lexi was willing to put up the money to pay the monthly cost for the server. I had some people who were like, I'll buy a script here and there. Like I bought a script here and there. And I was a sole dev on it. Like I was the only one that involved that knew how to do any of the dev stuff, any of it. And I don't know if you guys know this or not. Deving a FiveM server by yourself sucks.
Amen. Yeah, it's a lot of work, man.
Mm-hmm. Especially when you don't know, like I know how to do config files and stuff like that because a lot of it's just fill in the blank. Like you put in what it asks for, and that's it. When you get to the client side scripts and the server side scripts, and something breaks there, and you're not sure what it is, like man, it's you've never done it, don't. If you don't have to, don't do it. It's a pain.
No, just play in one, dude. It's just easier to play in one.
But no, so like we tried that for like a month. And I remember like Lexi was paying for it. I was like, okay. Well, I'm like, well, I need to decide if I want to have her pay for another month or if I'm just done with it. Cause it's like I was pulling my hair out. Like I was staying up for like, I think the longest I stayed up in that time period was 48 hours.
Yeah.
Was just deving the server.
To fix something. Yeah. Trying to fix something.
And so I remember I told her, I'm like, hey, like, I don't think this is going to work out. Like, I'm just going to cancel. I don't want you to, waste any more money than you have on it. I'm sorry that you wasted the money that you did. It was like $18 or something. And she bought like a DOT script that I wanted and stuff like that too. So like, she put some money into it. I put some money into it. Devils put some money into it. Someone from my streaming community who also plays FiveM put some money into it. And then I just, decided like, hey, for now, like maybe someday, but for now, I'm just going to call it quits on it. And then I, again, was like, I'm done with FiveM. I'm not doing it anymore.
Yeah, it's real discouraging when that happens. It makes you not want to fuck with it for a while, and then eventually you kind of just like maybe I'll fuck with it again. That's kind of how it happens every time.
See, I'll tell you what happened this time is I have a friend who I met through my first roleplay server that I was in, which by the way was called Next Generation Roleplay. Shout out to them. Shout out to the server owner over there. He is one of the reasons I know how to do AD coding. At all. Like he sat down and taught me how to do the basics. And like and stuff like that, So you need people like that. Like if you don't know what you're doing and someone's willing to teach you and put a little bit of time to teach you how to do a little bit does go a long way.
Shout out JT. The things he shared, like showing me a little shit here and there. I'm sure he showed Chris some shit too. He was a big help. He was one of those dudes who knew a lot more about it than me and Christian did when we started fucking with it. Kind of showed us than we.
Shout out to the chick who makes all those YouTube videos I download.
Yeah, Cameron.
Yeah. If you've ever developed a FiveM server, you know who this YouTuber is, man.
We've watched her shit. Yeah, 100%.
Dude, I've watched so many of her videos. It's not even funny.
I know I shit talked you earlier, Chat GPT, but shout out to you too. Thanks for helping me, bro. Maybe one day you'll become sentient and be able to like this video.
So one of the friends I met through Next Gen that the server I was a part of, she was actually the first person besides the Devils I met through Roleplay. Funny enough, But she's a streamer too, and one night I was scrolling through Twitch and I was, I saw her live and I saw her playing Grand Theft Auto 5, and she was someone who was like, I'm never coming back to roleplay. Like she said, she quit, she uninstalled it, she was done, and now she's streaming Grand Theft Auto 5. So I'm like, I'm gonna give her a little bit of shit about it. And so, hey Ken, thanks for
Dude, I
coming
could
in. I
never-
appreciate you.
Hey, not to interrupt you, but I could never go back to just regular Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah.
It's not Christian. You feel the same way, don't you? Like you can't play regular
No,
GTA. It's not the same thing.
Renegade got on the new enhanced version, so I was like, let me go ahead and download. I got on there for 5 minutes, and I was like, I'm done. With it. And plus, no, I'm not gonna. Never mind.
Yeah, so I saw her playing RP again, and so I chatting with her about like 30 minutes. I was like, I gotta ask. I'm like, hey, what server are you playing in? And she was like, oh, I'm playing in a server called Era RP, like ERA-RP. And I was like, okay. And I'd like joined the Discord, and I didn't really do anything with it. And then Devils like sent it to me, so I sent it to Devils. And then he jumped in there and started playing it, and like his whole gang from his other server that he was in that closed down was over there. So he rejoined them and had all that in there. And I was considering going in there. And I never like I went in there once. I couldn't get the settings right. Like I don't know if something wasn't optimized or something. I just couldn't get the settings right for it. For me to be able to like the map was disappearing. I was falling through randomly in different places and stuff like that. And so I was like, okay, I just won't worry about it. And then I had a friend who I met again through the first RP server I was in. He's staff at a different city. He's like, hey, come check this city out. So I went over there and played for a couple days. And then right around that time was when Chris messaged me. This one night out of the blue, he I think I was streaming. I was streaming Fortnite.
It was like the second or third night when we were making it, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna invite Scotty.
But
I'm about to message him and see if he's still, because at the time I was like, I don't even know if he still gets on the PC or like what he's doing. And I seen you were offline at the time, and I was like, let me just message him, see if he sees it. And I think you messaged me back like the next morning.
No, I was streaming.
Oh yeah, that's what you were doing. You were streaming, so you didn't. But yeah, I had messaged you, and maybe I'll give him a minute, and then like it was a few minutes back.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, we built the city back. Come play again.
And when I tell you guys, I had never joined a Discord server as fast as I was in the middle of a stream, in the middle of playing Fortnite, and I clicked off Fortnite, hit join, and went back to my Fortnite game. And I think once the game was over, I sent a message back about it. And then these guys graciously enough asked me to come on like the admin team and help them do some dev work and stuff. So I appreciate the opportunity. I think I told Christians the other day, I appreciate the opportunity of being able to help you guys as much as I can.
Also, man, it's like you have a passion for doing it too. You obviously like doing it. I mean, you've stayed up pretty fucking late the last few nights fucking with scripts and stuff. So I mean, obviously you like it. And you know how to do it. So it's an honor to and put your input in too. Like the more minds that we have on the development team side of it, the better creative product we can have for the user. You know.
Yeah, for sure. And that's one thing too, guys. Like if you're playing in a server and you're like, man, like this is boring or whatever, like say something. Like if
speak up.
If it's truly boring, like if you find it truly boring, or like maybe you just don't know what the role is to do. That's one thing I've learned in a lot of servers. Is like I'll go in there and there's no like guidance on like, oh, here's this job you can do and this job you can do and this activity you can do. Like there's nothing. They're just you jump in and play because everyone assumes everyone knows already. And it's like, not everyone knows. Some people, believe it or not, in 2025, some people are still new to this roleplay thing. Like new players join every day. They see a streamer, especially when the streamers kind of get on like No Pixel 5 when it comes out. You're probably going to see a bunch of new role players like hop on and want to join some random cities and play and try to get a hang of it. So, just say something or ask somebody.
To where hopefully it's like the new standard once we get the new GTA, like implemented well, and they give users like us and people like us that like making things an ability to do that. That's what I hope doesn't happen with CFX, and like we don't lose the ability as users to be able to create things like this without having to spend a fucking $1 million to pay Rockstar. I just hope they keep it fair for everyone, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Because I mean, honestly, dude, I've had a lot of fun making these. Obviously, you guys have too. I would like to keep doing it. It's fun. It's a fun pastime when I'm at my house. Uh, it's a cool little thing to sit down and fuck with for a few hours, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, FiveM as a whole, so my very first roleplay experience wasn't even in the server that I say I always first joined. I don't know what server it was, but there was a streamer friend of mine who I loosely kind of knew, and he was streaming roleplay, and I'm like, hey, what server you're playing in? So he told me, so I learned how to join or whatever, and I was in there for a total like maybe 2 hours. I was streaming it. I wish I had this clip, and I do not. But my first interaction was a guy dressed in a cow costume who came and pointed the gun at me, shot me out of my taxi I was driving, stole my car, and drove away. And I couldn't say anything because I couldn't get my microphone to work.
No, you did not put it on there. Dude,
Uh,
I've had some of the most fun like memories of video games.
mhm.
Especially like just doing dumb shit with your friend. Dude, do you remember when we used to run around when we had like the voice changers with the really young like, "Hey man," and like we would make them take their shoes off in robberies and take feet and shit, and we call ourselves Bandit, and we would post their pictures on Twitter and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be
We
one
would.
of our. We'd make the cops take their shoes off and take pictures of their feet for one of the conditions for the hostages.
So I mean,
It's just
we've done a
dumb
lot of
stuff.
stuff, man. Just
It's a lot
fun
of
memory, and that's just one, dude. I have so many bring
it's a
up.
lot of years, a lot of hours, a lot of people that we met over this stuff. It's definitely fun, man.
All right, so let's div it into this question. I do want to ask it before we end anything here. When and we've talked about it a little off stream, last like week or so. But what are your as a server owners of Closing Time, what are your guys' stances on like streamers coming into the city and wanting to play? Are you guys open to that? Don't want it? Be cool.
So we
What are your stances on it?
I'm a huge pro streamer. Um, we try to take care of our streamers. We have some ideas that are on the back burner right now for streamers. And if you want to come in and stream, bro, if you're putting out good content, I'm all for it, bro. I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah, we'd love you to come in and check the server out and get some good interactions and build your stream off of that. Like he said, we'll take care of streamers. We got some cool ideas for that. And he says back burner, but he means like if we get some streamers, we're gonna put attention into doing it. We just got to get people that want to stream the server, you know?
We had a streamer in Closing Time 1.0. He streamed our server a lot. Um, I got him a house. I paid for it my own money, and I got
He
him a
did. He
house.
got him a MLO in the city, bro, and just put it in. It's like, here, it's your
I
house.
take care of the streamers, bro. Like, I mean, if you're willing to come spend your time and put out to your audience our
Create your
server,
content here, yeah, for sure.
yeah,
And
I can't argue
back
with
to
it.
what I hate to loop back, but when Scotty said earlier that some of these servers you join, no one wants to have stuff, you know, and also if you find the server you're in, speak up, or just not to plug us again, but just come play in Closing Time. We'll listen. We'll put the work in.
Yeah.
Make it a good experience for everybody. And if you have problems, I mean, we'll solve the problem well. Um,
So many opportunities, man. Like right now, we're an open book. If you
yeah,
want
we
to be
got
a
full
if
open
you want to be a
DOJ.
doctor, you can be a doctor. You can be a lawyer, or a judge.
We got plenty of Civ
I
stuff.
mean,
I love Civ RP. There should be more people that just play as a fucking civilian instead of role playing as a gangbanger all the time, in my opinion. 5M's cool, you get guns, but like, not everybody's got to role play as a fucking gangbanger. Let's get some like real interactions of like, dude working a construction job, building a fucking building. Let's make some cool shit happen.
yeah, we got we're an open book. I mean, we got tons of businesses that are just sitting.
Tons of businesses, tons of fucking job opportunity. I mean, we need EMS bad. If that's what you want to do and you want to run EMS, we got a fucking position for you. We'll fill your fucking pockets full of band-aids and tourniquets and
After
whatever
some
else,
vetting,
and you
guys, we're
can
not
go.
going to just give it to everybody. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, yeah, it's
just
gonna
don't,
yeah,
just
Yeah,
don't,
yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
there are some
Band-aids.
prerequisites there, you know, a little bit. Yeah, we'll give them band aids. You'll
Yeah,
get
and
band aids
We'll
regardless. I
definitely
promise.
vibe check.
yeah, no,
We'll
no, yeah.
probably, if you're
Check
getting
you
one of
out.
those high up positions, it might be a in-person
But
interview. You know.
but we need people. So if that's what you want to do and you're interested, real join the Discord, follow us, do everything you can, put in a whitelist application. Like, it'll get approved within probably 30 minutes, if that. Uh, just we need people, man. We need good role players. We need a good community. We got the server for you. Just come check us out.
All right. Well, you guys heard it here first. Closing Time Roleplay is going to be a place to be for anybody. Going back to the streamer thing real quick, though, I will say, and like one of the first questions I asked these guys when I first rejoined was because I'm the same with these two, or at least Christian. Like I watch a lot of like the Maximilians, David Drops, Big Chief. I watch
I watch Red
Chadoy.
Proxy.
What's the other one I watch? Lenny Barnes, another one I watch. And they do a lot of like especially like Maximilian, Big Chief, and like David Drops. They do a lot of like trolling videos. But like if you watch like Lenny Barnes or like Chadoy, like they play, and like even Pro Gamer Dude, they play in a server together, and they do a lot of like, you know, serial killer RP and stuff. I remember I asked Christian, I was like, would you guys be open to like me doing like a serial killer arc or like serial killer RP? And they're like, yeah, as long as it's done right, kind of thing. So it's one of those things that kind of just has to make sense, right? Like we obviously don't want people going around killing everybody all the time for no reason. But like if it's like a little, you know, fun thing to do, okay, Mr. Art the Clown, calm down. It's all right. I saw the worried look in your face there. But no, like
No,
if
yeah,
you
no, I don't want to kill everybody. I might shoot at you, kill you. I might kill you once, and then I'll revive you. I'm a nice person. I'm not
But
gonna
if-
make you fucking go through that.
but if you guys have a crazy idea and like you don't think any other server's gonna let you do it, you know, hop into Closing Time, open a general support ticket, and like I'd like talk to us about it. Like
Yeah,
we're all
also,
open,
like,
you know. So
shout out to Scotty here too. Like he was saying, a lot of servers don't give you any information when you get in. Everything for you to where you see all the you got go. Making sure you know what you can go and do in the city just by looking in the Discord. You can see like, oh, they got all things you can do. Just stuff like that. That helps out a lot. I mean, especially for people that are new and wanting to get into it.
yeah, for sure.
And
I
then,
always think
I
it's
mean,
important to be transparent about what you have. Like I'd like you had all these cities like they'll like the heists are a big one for me. So for those who don't know, which is all of you, they have tasked me with the fun task of creating all the heists in the city because they didn't have like any like scripts for it. They have a heist creator, like a robberies creator. And to be fair, I mostly volunteered to do it. But
I'm
you know,
glad you volunteered. I tried and I was not very.
dude, it's hard.
It's
It
a
is
hard
hard.
script to work.
But I've been creating some heists and stuff, and I've, you know, you can ask these two. Like I created a mansion heist the other day that I've never. Like I remember I messaged Christian and said, "Hey, like you know, here's this free mansion from this developer that I like. Could you put it in?" And so we can, so I can like not for anyone to own, which is what it's mostly used for in most cities. I'm like, I want to put a heist in here that's like a good payout, a fun time, a little bit hard, but some you just don't see. So like I'm working trying to make some really good heists for everybody to play. So if you don't like them, don't tell me. I don't want to hear it. But no, like any inputs, you know, appreciated on it, of course. But you know, if you see any heists in Closing Time you like, let us know. But a lot of cities when they have heists, they like try to hide it. Like no one wants to tell you how to do them. No one wants to kind of walk you through what you might need and stuff like that. Like that was my experience when I first tried to do a heist. Like I didn't know they were a thing. I was brand new to FiveM. Like I was a leader of a gang, and they're like, "How come you don't do any heist?" I'm like, "What are heists?" Like, no, I didn't know they were a thing. So someone walked me through it. I'm like, oh, okay. Then we hit them all the time. Like it wasn't that hard to do. But in the faction Discord we created for gangs and criminals alike. There is a section there that lists through all the heists that are currently available. You know, it gives some information about the payout, stuff like that. It doesn't give a lot of information away about what's needed.
Vague. It's vague, but it tells you about the heist. You know.
Yeah. It tells you that it exists. It the picture of where
lets
it's
you know
at.
that you can do it.
And for those who like, some of the first gangs we get in the city that want to know the stuff that's needed, like maybe ask in city, come find somebody. And I'm not afraid to let you know what you need. I might not tell you where you get it, but I'm like, oh, you need this and that. Go find it.
Amen to that.
I can't take all the fun out for everybody, but that's my two cents on the heist. And the same with like the civ jobs and like the civ activities. Christian, because I was working hard on heist, and he goes, "What about the civ stuff? Like we don't have any information on the civ stuff." And I was like, "Well, let's do the same thing we did for the heist." So in the main Discord, I created it today. I started it today. There's a section there of like all the activities you can do, all the jobs you can do that aren't crim based at all. Like we even added ghost hunting.
You ain't gonna go to jail. You're not go to jail for doing it.
Yeah, like we even added ghost hunting, which is a fun seasonal thing we're going to do for like Halloween and stuff. That was, I saw someone else doing it, and I'm like, I went and found a script for it, and I was like, let's throw it in. And Christian's like,
you might see some scary people walking around Halloween too. Creepy month, scary people walking around.
Yeah, his mob character, scary looking as hell, dude.
Wicked Witch of the West.
There was a interaction. I think it might have been Eric. Yeah, it was Eric. I was at the parking lot in Legion, and I had just had like a ped try to come up and fight me, so I beat the shit out of the ped. He was laying on the ground. There was blood on the ground beside him, and Eric pulled up in his car, and he said, "What happened to him?" I said, "Oh, he tripped and fell and hurt his knee. He'll be okay." And I just got in my car and drove off. It was great. But yeah, no, man, we want good people. We want good role play. We want fun.
Will you stop gifting subs? I've never thought I would say this in my life.
Oh, you're eating more jelly beans, motherfucker.
I told you it was gonna.
We'll do the
Dirty
beans.
Socks.
We'll do the
Dirty
beans here in a
socks.
minute. Renegade did ask and wants to know: is street hustling still a thing?
I do not have that in there right now.
got
I don't know what I do have it, but I don't know what happened. So just for everybody's information, ChatGPT made me a street hustling a script. So basically, it was like we
over a time period of like 10 days. That motherfucker took 10 days to make it.
It was a lot of dedication. So basically,
Oh, you got more subs?
Just keep talking. Just keep talking.
Or beans?
Basically, what the street hustling is we had some crafting, but so we were in Liberty City. We're like, and Renegade's like, dude, in New York, man, they're hustlers over there. He's like, we should like get a script where you can sell like burnt disc and sell sunglasses and T-shirts and everything.
Big purses.
So I basically had ChatGPT make me a script for that, and then we put it on. It was on the crafting benches. Like you can craft like burnt CDs and porno DVDs, just most random stuff, and you can just go out and sell it. But needless to say, is I tried one of my scripts that ChatGPT made me, and for some reason it doesn't work anymore. So I haven't tried the street hustling one, and I do want to get that back, but
might have to spend another 10 days refixing it, making it work.
Yeah. So we're gonna try to get that one back.
Yeah, that one was a fun one.
Cool.
All right. Anyone else in chat? I'm going to open up to a little Q&A if anyone else has any questions they want to ask these two. Anything about closing time, any burning questions you've had since they've closed down, now that they're back. Now is the time to ask. Of course, we're going to be here like, what do we say, Chris? Like every 2 weeks we're going to try to do this?
I actually had so much fun doing this one. I kind of want to do it.
I'd like to do it again soon, man. Yeah, it'd be fun. That's another thing I wanted to get at. If you're watching this and you're a FiveM server, to speak to us about your time owning a server, we'd love to have you. Love to hear how your time has been owning a server.
When we first thought about this, I had a guy hit him up. Me and him, when we were doing the Liberty City thing, we would go back and forth a lot, and he would hook me up with stuff. I'd hook him up with stuff. We kind of bounce ideas off each other. I think his name's Brandon. He's a pretty cool guy, and he agreed a long time ago to come on this. So I would love to have him come on and talk to us and just see. I want to see different people's experiences and perspectives of what FiveM and
Yeah.
roleplay is to them. So, and it could benefit everybody. It could benefit us. It could benefit them. Maybe they got a good idea we didn't think about. Maybe we have a good idea they didn't think about. And exposure and everything. I just think that'd be really cool. So we'll
Yeah, come
definitely
on
keep
here and
this
we can
train
discuss some
rolling.
stuff for sure. Have some
Me and
fun.
me and Scotty had a couple ideas about interviewing like more of the staff team for closing time, and maybe once we get further into it, maybe like role player of the month or something, because we do like to do that a lot, and just talk to people about role play. This is honestly, I couldn't tell you a podcast or anything like that that does this. So I think this is pretty cool.
Yeah, I remember one of the things we talked about Christian, because I remember it was the other night when Christian should have been sleeping, by the way. It was super late at night, and like he was working, as you said, he's a police officer in real life, so he works some late nights, and he was working, and like he randomly messaged me something, so I replied, and we just got a conversation going. And I don't know how, I don't remember how we got on the topic of like podcasts. I think we were talking about trying to promote the server and this and that. And he brought up this idea of a podcast that he wanted to do. And I brought up how in my first city, we did one episode of what I call the podcast called Behind the RP, where we just brought a bunch of people on. We had one person just asking us all questions about our characters and why we got into role play and stuff like that, kind of in the same vein as this. And that's one thing I think I want to reiterate. Is this isn't just for closing time. Like, yeah, we're all part of closing time. That's where our stories are probably going to come from, especially on weeks where we might not have a guest or we have like other moderators on or, people who are part of the staff team on who want to come on here. But that being said, though, like if you are a server owner, hell, even if you're like even like part of like a staff team and a server, and you have some stories you want to tell or just want to talk about stuff, and your server owner's okay with it, don't come on this show. If your server owner's not cool with it.
Yeah, and
I know,
also like don't come on here and bash your fucking server owner, because
Yeah.
that's like never want to put you on this shit again.
yeah.
Make you
Yeah,
look
don't talk bad about your server owner or your server. Maybe just share your experiences,
Yeah, for sure.
just as a
And
disclaimer.
it'll be, kind of like, the same format we did here. Like I have always, thought I was a good host and things like this. So I play more of the host role and just kind of sitting here and like I'll chime in here and there. But I like let people talk and like tell their stories. And just letting them do their thing. So it'll be a format like this where like, the three of us might be asking you questions, or I'll be asking the three of them questions, or four, whoever it may be. But I think for the next episode, if we can, we should try to definitely get some more of the staff team on, get them introduced to the community a little bit. But I think it does help putting a face to a name, because you see these names, but you don't necessarily know what they look like or know like know a face or anything. I don't.
Why you get so close to the camera?
He wants to put a face to the name.
Lexi, you're next.
Lexi's next. Oh, dude, she'd come on here in a heartbeat, bro. Yeah, I think bringing Lexi on, bringing Devils on, just talking, because I know Devils probably has some fun stories from different cities, because he's been at a few different cities that I haven't been in.
Yeah, dude. I'd love to hear like people's fun roleplay experiences.
Again,
Good
that
or
being
bad, like if you had a bad time, talk about it too. Fuck.
Yeah, that being said, though, in the vein of that, again, we don't want you to be coming on here and talking shit about your servers and this and that. Like,
you can always you can throw shade or whatever, but you just gotta do it indirect,
Yeah.
Indirectly throw shade.
Yeah, we don't need you bashing people, dude.
The number one rule of being a streamer and a content creator, and if you're a streamer and content creator, you know this, is don't name names. Don't burn bridges.
Yeah, never.
You can be mad at somebody. Like I could be mad at Chris, and I might tell a story where I like Chris will know that I am mad at him about something, but you guys won't know it's Chris until I mean mug him in the camera.
Yeah. Don't make me get my Art the Clown mask out.
Do it. Show everyone your Art the Clown mask.
Oh man.
See, he had to bring it up. All right. That being said, I gotta do 8 more beans because of you
So
fuckers.
here we go.
Now I can do it one of two ways.
You want me to put it on, or do you want me just to hold it?
We can just hold it.
Yeah.
I feel like putting it on probably a lot of work.
It's not that difficult. It's a 3-piece though, so it's like
Renegade. I don't see a link to a clip. I don't have links on in my chat, so I won't be able to see it. You have to DM it to me.
Pretty good mask, man. I like it.
Chris
It'll be
still
fun this Halloween.
he just bought a nice new bag. He still trick or treats.
I do, yeah. He's just jealous because he can't trick or treat anymore. He's lost that kid inside of him.
That being said, I got 8 more beans, and I'll leave it up to you guys between you two and Renegade here. I have this handful of beans here. I can either do them all at once, or we can do it one by one. Don't want to do them all at once.
He let the secret out that they all mix together now.
Yeah. No, you got get a sip of that water and cleanse that palate real quick.
I just took a sip of my water. We do have a new one in here that we didn't get last time. It is the one that's either Old Bandage or my pomegranate, I think. We got a Tutti Frutti one, which is the Stinky Socks one, the Peach and Vomit one, another Tutti Frutti one, a couple of the Cappuccino ones. So we'll start with the cappuccino.
No, it's not true. Do a handful. Watch the clip. Watch it right now. You said 5 gifted for a handful. I set my 5.
You did say that.
You need a whole
Look,
5.
You did say that.
If I put this right here,
and called you out on the spot.
And then you need a bean for each other sub that was gifted.
if I go like this, that is a handful, sir. My hand is full.
Oh, no.
Look, I'm not trying to get a hand. You know how hard it is to get beans out of this fucking thing? There is no other way in here besides this tiny little hole. That is it. Look. I would do these ones for you, Renegade. Here you go. These are going to be all at once. This is all you're going to get.
Oh, I hope you got all bad ones. Oh, his face looks
There's a liver and onion one in there for sure.
The liver one's so bad.
That's a pomegranate. That's all I got out of that. The liver and onion is very strong. Very strong.
Liver and onion's terrible, dude.
I want you fuckers to get these beans, bro.
We gotta participate.
I think it should.
I'll participate. I'm getting the hot ones though. I'm not getting the disgusting ones.
All right, Renegade. While I chew these beans and you side of the hop in here, you can tell your story of roleplay and how you got into it.
Get at it, bro.
Yeah, he's here now.
Oh, I'm here. No face cam. Don't own one.
Get one. We'll get you one. I'm gonna ship you one for Christmas.
Let's see. I started playing roleplay when it first came out. And
you've been at it for
you didn't have a third
minute.
eye. You didn't have nothing.
Old ESX.
There were circles on the ground. Walk up to it, says press E. There's this cool little glitch you can do if you walk in and out of the circle and spam E, where you collect multiple things if you're collecting something. Also worked for that chicken job you guys were talking about.
Old chicken job.
Yeah.
We've been there. We exploited.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean,
that being said, I'll ban you in closing time if you exploit. Anyway, go on.
Yeah.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Character today. Somebody didn't let me make a character.
To be fair, did anyone in that chat know you were making this character?
No.
Like I was doing something else. Christian was doing whatever Christian does. Chris is doing whatever Chris does.
I wasn't even here.
Christian did the worst thing. He interrupted everybody.
To be fair, Christian's last word before the restart was "fuck it." That's all I heard. Fuck it. Boom. Because I was doing something on a different screen, all of a sudden, like the background noise from like GTA went away, and I'm like, the fuck happened?
Renegade's just as guilty though, because at one point he just restarted on you like that.
No.
It's kind of fun. It's kind of
Oh,
like
yeah.
a game between all of us just to screw each other over.
Yeah, I'll be in the middle of doing something, and this motherfucker will restart the server. Like, ha, gotcha.
You
Always
guys
do a
want to?
fake cough.
You guys want to hear a fucked up story about a time that happened to me? Like, and like during in the middle of a scene, right? So in my first server, one of my real life friends who I've known since like middle school, he jumped on to play, and he wanted to kill off his cop character because in his mind he couldn't have a cop character and a crim character. He wanted to come join my gang, right? And so he wanted to kill off his cop character. So he came to me and said, "Hey, just to enhance the role play, do you guys want to be the one that kill me off?" And there was role play reasons why I would and whatever. And I'm like, okay, sure. So we kind of talked it through, like made sure there's going to be an EMS on standby, that knew it was going to go down. So they would be in the city so they could, come get him up and like everyone know he died or whatever. So we get done and there's a clip that's kind of infamous on my channel because we were the Sons of Anarchy Motorcycle Club, as cheesy as it is. But the person, because I was the leader of the gang and my vice president, I made him be the one that killed him because like my job was made sure my hands stayed clean. Like I didn't technically murder anybody. I just ordered it, right? And so he's the one that killed him. So he said the line, God forgive, the sons don't. Killed the guy. And as we're driving away, right? As we're driving away, the server just restarts. Or shuts down. And I'm like, what the fuck? What I found out is one of my friends who was a top admin at the time fucked something up and it crashed the entire server. And they had planned a server outage for like an hour from then anyway to be down for a couple hours. So like, we're just going to do it now. And so by the time everyone found out that my friend's character had died, a whole week went by because he had like work he had to get to. Like it was on a Sunday. He had to work all week. So he couldn't like fly in and do it or whatever. And so he eventually did it. It was like a week later and like no one knew about it until randomly the guy working EMS were like, was in the middle of a conversation with somebody and someone brought up my friend's cop's name and this EMS guy is like, oh, he died. And everyone just kind of stopped and goes, what? And they're like, yeah, like he died like a week ago. And he goes, you didn't tell anyone? He goes, he's like, you guys didn't know? And they're like, how the fuck are we supposed to know? It was the most
horrible when that happens.
It was the most anticlimactic. To be fair, though, if anybody was curious, I did eventually get arrested for admitting being part of the murder of this guy, because someone had a wire on in roleplay. Didn't actually have a wire on, but like they said they did. It was a whole thing.
They did the /me, bro.
Well, no, there was a whole scene of her meeting up with a cop beforehand. And like they did the /me is like she met up and they did the whole like scene of like her putting a wiretap on and this and that. So like she had a wiretap on.
Fuck you over, buddy.
Which got me landed 5 hours in jail, which I watch YouTube for. That being said, I'm gonna do 3 more beans because I did tell Renegade that because I'm dumb. So I'm gonna do 3 more beans for the one gifted that Christian gave here, and then Valorant also gifted out 2 more subs on top of Renegade's gifted subs. So we got a couple new beans here. I don't know what this one is. I think it's the booger one. It looks like it anyway. Like
that's booger.
It looks like it.
I'm praying on your downfall. That's fucking booger, baby.
This one's either booger or juicy pear. I do have have the burnt rubber and licorice one, and then I have the barf and peach one. And we're gonna end on this. So say whatever you want.
Booger.
Tell you this, my first
That's pear.
Like job in roleplay on the very first server I ever played on. It's called Red Rum. I was a getaway driver, on-call getaway driver. That was my first bit roleplay I ever did.
You suck at driving.
Oh please, you couldn't catch me in Liberty City.
All right, here's the barf and peach one.
It's barf.
Probably.
Fucking barf, baby.
Peach.
Fuck.
Oh.
This is not.
Again, I have a hard time telling the difference between barf and peach, to be honest with you. So. Either way, it's gross. I hate peach. This was one I've not had before. It's burnt rubber or licorice. Like I'm guessing black
Ooh,
licorice.
you got that burnt rubber. I hope you get fucking burnt.
Both of those suck.
I love
Both of
black
those do
licorice.
suck.
I love
burnt
black
rubber.
licorice.
I think I'd
I'd
rather
probably
have
rather eat
burnt
burnt
rubber
rubber.
too.
This is like me with the wet dog and the banana. I hate
Yeah, that one
bananas.
burnt
Ever
rubber.
since I was a baby, I'd throw up.
Does it actually taste like burnt rubber?
I don't know what burnt rubber tastes like. I have no idea.
Well, how do you know it's burnt rubber and not?
Because I know what black licorice tastes like. That's not it. All right. If there's anyone else in chat that has any last questions,
I'm glad you got a shitty one for the last one.
last call on the questions here, the Q&A portion of the stream. Christian apparently wants to do this every week, said every 2 weeks now. Apparently he's had a lot of fun today.
We'll just have to alternate days from Saturday and Sunday. So like I'll be off
next week
Saturday, and then so on and so forth. So
They're stuck in my tooth.
I'm glad you got burnt rubber, dude.
They're stuck in my teeth.
Burnt rubber. I
I'm
wish
not
you would have
gonna-
got wet dog again. That one seemed like it affected him the most was wet dog, you know?
No, the worst one is dead fish. But you ever see me get dead fish? It's nasty, dude. It's nasty.
I can't even imagine eating those, dude.
You've never done that before?
No, fuck that.
The taste lingers,
Terrible.
It sucks.
Christian will fucking puke. He's got a weak stomach. I know he'll fucking puke. He'll eat one of them fucking bad ones.
Me gagging.
This motherfucker will be on cam going.
Yeah, this was fun. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, super fun,
Yeah, it was a
man.
good time.
Had a great time.
It's only been
Alright,
2
I'll-
hours
you gotta
and
make
11
sure you
minutes.
play
This
the-
is over.
You got to make sure you play the
All right,
intro music for the outro.
Oh yeah,
Play the
dude.
intro music for the outro.
You gotta
Yeah.
hit that out. Yeah, you got to hit that
That's the
outro
intro
on,
slash
dude.
outro, dude.
All right, Christian. Any last things you want to say? Any last comments?
Come
No,
play
just
Closing Time
remember,
RP, motherfuckers.
That and just remember, RP is supposed to be fun. If it's not fun, then you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, you're doing it for the wrong reason if it's not fun.
That same advice could go for sex.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, true. True facts.
But no, guys, it was fun. I'm looking forward to doing this every week if we do it every week. For those who are in the Closing Time Discord and in my Discord, the shows will be announced a couple days beforehand if I can help it. That way you guys can know. So
Scotty will make sure he puts the link to the Discord in the videos too, so you guys can click on it.
I'll consider it. No, they'll be in there. Yeah, no, it was fun. I really enjoyed it. I like hearing your
Super fun, man.
more of your guys' stories. So that was fun. And I think more servers should do stuff like this, or at least come on here and like talk about it anyway. So again, you know, call out to any server owners, any server admins, or anybody who just maybe want to shoot your shit for 30 minutes. But reach out. Worst we can do is say no. I'm kind of down to bring anyone on with a little bit of vetting. We can't bring someone on who's going to say a bunch of racial slurs and stuff like that. We got to make sure, they're not going to do that kind of stuff. But we appreciate you guys for watching. I appreciate everyone for all the gifted subs. Christian, Renegade, Chris with the Prime sub, Valorant, apparently, which I've never played Valorant a day in my life. So,
Shout out Valorant.
Valorant, if you want to go ahead and follow, that'd be great. But no, guys, it was fun. We'll be back, I guess, next week, maybe Saturday. Again, it'll be in the Discord for Closing Time. It'll be in my Discord. You guys will know where to know what's going to happen. We'll have a little more fun conversation like this. Maybe next week we'll bring you like our favorite like rage moment of the week, or like go on and find our favorite rage moment on like YouTube or something like that. Once the server gets up and going, people are in there, we're gonna start doing like clips of the week and stuff. We'll show them on the stream, and stuff like that. So if you missed the VOD or the stream, there'll be a VOD up on the Closing Time YouTube channel, and I'll go through and edit it down and make it a little more digestible and skip all the parts of me making gross faces. So,
Sure. All right.
Say goodbye, everybody.
Appreciate it. Later.
I don't give a shit. Fucking put me on the clock, you dumb bitch. What the fuck? What? What the fuck? fucking put me on the fucking clock. Can you leave me alone? Fucking close my door. Leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Fucking close my door, bro. No, get out. No. No. Get out. What the fuck? Get out. Get out. No. Get the fuck out. Get out. Oh. Get out. Get out. No. Get the fuck out. Get out! I don't give a shit! Get out! Get out!
Fucking bitch, fucking pit people the entire fucking time.